Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Wait, whoops. Hold on. I forgot to become a VTuber. Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds. I mean, I can kind of, hold on. Wait. I think I can talk like this for a little bit. Oh, wait, no, that's not the one I was looking for. Hold on, wait. Where's the one I'm looking for? You know the one. Not quite the one that we're really looking for, but it'll do for now. We look a little bit more smug than I expected to, but hello everybody, welcome in. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I look a little too menacing in this one. I don't know. We're scheming. We're plotting something, dude. We're absolutely plotting right now. Straight up scheming, you know? Ash, thank you for being the first of the day, by the way. And hold on. Nira, thank you for not being first for being here either way. For the med check and the cat tax. Muffin, thank you for the posture check for not being first for being here either way. And for the hydrate as well. I hope you're all having a good evening. Here, hold on. Hold on. We're getting there. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good. You look like you're plotting to take over the world or rob a bank. Why don't we do both, actually? You know? We could just very well do both. But we're gonna do the Little Ladies Day event today, guys. Are you excited? I'm excited. Here. We're getting things all together here. Hold on. 2 seconds. I just forgot entirely. I was a little bit rushing, but then I just forgot that I need to become a VTuber, you know? Wolf, hello. Thank you for the stretch. Also, I have taken my meds. If anybody else needs to, please use this as a reminder to do so. Where do I need you? I need you in the car. I need you for the getaway. I need you to be able to get ready to go. You know what I mean? Let's just be ready to get out, to hit the bricks. Okay. Currently, I have a lot of things and I don't know if I quite need them, but that's okay. Let me go ahead and... All right, we're good now, actually. We're good. You know what? We can probably... This is fine. What do you guys think of the gold hammer? Do you like it? Does it fit the fit? Maybe it'd be better if it was red? I don't know. Maybe it'd be better if it was silver, actually. Who knows? Got the supercharger and the NOS primed. Let's fast and furious this. Let's go. Oh, man. All right, so hold on. If you guys don't know, right now, it's the Little Ladies Day event. Look at this. Everyone is all getting ready. Look how cute this is. It's all pink and not too shabby. We'll see how the story unfolds. That's taken. Actually forgot. Thanks for the reminder. You're welcome. That's why we have it. That's why we have it. Do you know what? Oh, there we go. Okay, hold on. The Royal Seneschal is planning something new for Little Ladies Day. I'm gonna tell you guys, this is probably one of my favorite sets of quests ever. Like one of my favorite event quests, honestly, because it's always something really, really sweet, and it's always something unique. And I'm really excited to see what it's gonna be like. You've never done it? The fit is really, really good for it this year as well. Ah, Cantus! How wonderful to have such a reliable helper on hand. As you've no doubt noticed, the Little Ladies' Day festivities are upon us once more. By the way, I must ask, you know of the Songbirds, do you not? How silly of me, of course you do. That trio of princess-styled entertainers were relatively unknowns when they first took the stage, but they've since become a Little Ladies' Day staple. Now, we hope to introduce another such sensation, but this time the singer will be a butler-themed. I've titled this new act The Seneschal Prince, a royal among servants and loyal servant to his princess. The prince in question is scheduled to debut in the upcoming festival performance, but 'twould seem our chosen star is yet to return from picking up his costume. Though there is an ample time ere the show begins, his prolonged absence is a source of concern, to say the least. If only I were not so preoccupied with preparations. Would you mind looking in on him for me? Picot is his name, and he was meant to be speaking with the designer in Eshthamine's aesthetics. Eshtams. I think there's a teleporter. I guess we could just walk there, right? It's just like around the corner. I think we'll end up here, and it should be like right there. Let's go. Interesting that it's butler themed this time. I was not expecting that. Very cute. Can we go this way? Yeah, I think it's this way. Okay. We could have taken a teleport, but also, why don't we go ahead and just have a little walk around? You know what I mean? Picot? How do you do? It has to shine with a sharp, frozen brilliance, like a blizzard slicing through the darkest night. And it should dazzle like a searing flame, threatening to burn your fingers at the merest touch. Doesn't that sound amazing? Wait, which do you want? A freezing blizzard or a burning flame? Oh, okay, hold on. Or maybe you can help. How can we create a silvery costume that melts into the chaotic darkness? Should I give up on the shiny element? Cantus! How lovely to see you, darling! Why, we haven't spoken since you helped me snatch victory in the walk-off! What brings you to Eshthamine's? Maribel, walk-off. Maribel? Walk-off. I think she was part of a previous Little Ladies' Day, but I don't think she's the one that I'm thinking of. I don't think she's the one that's like the dance, right? It's not her, right? I don't quite remember Maribel very well. Here at the Royal Seneschal's bidding, you say. Oh, wait, she's like... What's that voice that Prim does, that Glussie does? The darling. Here at the Seneschal's bidding, you say. Well, I could certainly use some guidance at this costume conundrum. The costume itself is largely complete, but I simply wanted to add the finishing flair in accordance with the prince's wishes. But I'm struggling to envision the image he's trying to convey. Well, there's just so many dimensions to look dashing. How could one narrow the options down to a single idea? Forgive me, darlings, but I've other projects to attend to. Would you mind coming back once you've helped the lad decide on a more definitive direction? This is not going well. I couldn't ask for a better opportunity, and here I am ruining my own debut. Boy, do I know about debuts, huh? It was Cantus, yes? I'm sorry to drag you into this dilemma of mine. Of all those who auditioned, they chose me to be the Seneschal Prince. My job now is to become a star performer, and creating a dashing and princely persona seemed the best way to achieve that. So, I did my research into the subject, delving into books about the most gallant individuals, how they act, how they dress, that sort of thing. But when I tried to explain, it all came out a jumbled mess. What makes the Seneschal Prince a prince among seneschals? Come to think of it, what exactly is a seneschal anyway? I'd probably say a person of impeccably proper manners. I see. Then my fixation on being dashing was entirely the wrong approach. Ah, not quite. But at least now one thing's clear. I must learn the ways of a seneschal if I'm to be the best seneschal prince I can be. You seem a knowledgeable sort. Left to my own devices, I fear wasting time on the wrong thing again. Will you help me with my research? How's the audio, by the way, guys? Huzzah! Then first things first. I say we speak with a wide variety of townsfolk and learn what the general public expects of a seneschal. Let's split that. Take two. Let's split up that we might gather as many opinions as possible. I'll leave the steps of thought to you, and we can meet at the Gold Court afterwards. Okay. Great. That worked out pretty well. Sounds perfect? Okay. Just making sure. Now, who's the closest? Okay. Let's teleport. Well, you know what? Let's walk around. Let's see if there's anything interesting on the way there, right? Might be kind of nice. Oh, look at that. Look at this fountain. Look, we could have totally missed this. Look at these little lovebirds. Oh, they're so cute. Wait, are these Canadian? No, they're cherry blossoms. That makes sense. Look at these little guys. Aw. They're not Canadian, though. I just thought that they were. Oh, look at that guy up there. Wait, when can we get birds like this that just place everywhere? What the heck? Oh, I was like, is that the Easter? That's very similar to an Easter banner. Those birds are unfortunately now Canadian. Very fun. There are a bunch of little guys. I do love looking at all those little guys everywhere. There's so many different types of them. A seneschal? Why, yes, of course. I have one in my employ. The accomplished ones foresee what must be done and act without need for instruction. Those who stand around waiting orders have no business taking the position. I see. Also, welcome in Ninten. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Have you done your event yet? Have you gotten your items? Today's the last day. Should I add everybody in the Discord to let them know that tonight is the last night to do it? Maybe it's already too late. I don't know. Some Bozja. Oh, exciting. You know, we actually plan to do some Bozja as well sometime soon. I want to do, I want to get the mount. Is it worth it? I think it's worth it. The outfit's pretty cute. Ah, that word ever puts me in mind of the first royal seneschal himself, Sultan Baldric. It's said that every year one girl was chosen from the townspeople by lot, and he would attend to that lucky lass as a personal servant for the entire day. The festival's no longer about choosing a single princess, of course, but oh, how I still daydream about having an attentive seneschal at my beck and call. As a child, whenever Little Ladies' Day came around, I would always hold out the hope that this would be the year I was chosen. You've done the event already? I've been using the glam from the event as well. It's pretty good. Yeah, I do like it. I can't wait to actually get it. Who are you? And why do you have a purple quest for me? Medicine merchant. I don't... We'll come back to you later. My impressions of a seneschal? Well, they strike me as people who excel at preparations. Performing tasks to a demanding lord or lady's satisfaction hinges upon the ability to think ahead, to plan events to perfection. My work as a servant in the Quicksands is similar in some respects. We have a special Little Ladies' Day menu on offer this year, and I have everything memorized. The ingredients, the presentation, the flavors, down to the smallest detail. Everything from the main course to the beverages and desserts will be perfect. Above and beyond one's prescribed duties, a server's mission is to ensure as many happy customers as possible. I see. He wanted to meet. Is he meeting me here? Hold on, I just kind of assumed. He's not meeting me here. Where is he meeting me at? Okay. Well, I guess I can go this way, actually. Oh, wait, sorry, wrong part of the song. Guess I don't know the song as well as I thought I did. I don't usually spend a whole lot of time in Ul'dah, to be honest with you. The event started on your birthday? Exciting. Did you have a nice birthday? I don't remember if you were here when it came around. Oh, guess what, Candace? I was asking about seneschals in Pearl Lane, and a merchant offered me an amazing bargain. He showed me a rare urn of incalculable worth, but even the heavily discounted price was far more coin than I could afford. Come to think of it, what do urns have to do with seneschals anyway? Nothing, I'd wager. Oh, was I on the wrong track again? I could have sworn. So listen, the only thing you need to know about urns is... I see. So a seneschal is someone who serves others, someone who anticipates what it needs to be done, and prepares for those tasks in advance. In my case, then, I should be a seneschal who serves his fans? Yes. Yes, when I put it like that, it feels just right. I should be thinking of ways I can make the crowds happy. That's exactly what I'll do. Now, if you could stick around a while longer, I appreciate some help becoming the best seneschal I can be. Why was that the seasonal event? Wait a minute, hold on. Here it is. Okay, we'll look at it afterwards, though, you know? I'm to don a mantle of the Seneschal Prince. Yet, while I've grasped a clear picture in the theme, I must needs think of how best to embody the manner. A Seneschal exists to serve, to ensure happiness and satisfaction, which, incidentally, is how this all began for me. I once knew a girl years ago. She was my childhood friend, my cherished princess. But alas, she was born with a terrible ailment. She could not rise from bed. She could not rise from bed, let alone leave the house, and thus I took it upon myself to bring the outside world to her. I acted out all sorts of tales, a hero's saga, a jester at court. If she wished to hear of it, I would... if she wished to hear of it, if it would but make her smile, I would assume any role under the sky. One fateful day, I happened to see a songstress in town. She dazzled the audience and the elated looks upon their faces. I had to rush back to my princess's bedside to share the experience. I sang and danced my heart out for my audience of one, a performance for her and her alone. Oh, how her eyes lit up. Her happiness was everything I ever wanted. It spurred me to practice day and night, and as I did, I began to feel that I truly was a famous performer. Then, all too soon did Thal call her to his somber halls. Ever since, I dreamed of making a big name for myself as a singer. If I could perform upon some grand stage, then perhaps my voice would rise up and reach her ears once more. That's why I auditioned for the role of Seneschal Prince, and why I leapt for joy when I heard that I'd been chosen. Yet, even though I began all of this for her, it has become every bit my own dream as well. I yearn to sing as that song just did, and stir the hearts of the crowd. Thank you for listening, Candace. Talking to someone helps to put my thoughts in order. Right. Back to the task at hand. Once I've settled on how best to serve my audience, then I should have all the specifics Maribel needs to finish the costume. Let's head over to the Little Ladies' Day stage, shall we? With the better part of the preparations finished, it's likely begun to draw a crowd. The sight might inspire some ideas for my Seneschal debut. Well, that's really sweet. What a sweetie. What a sweet guy. See what I mean? The Little Ladies' Day event is always just unbelievably sweet. It's so good. It just every single time. The following event cannot be skipped. That's fine. I would never think of it. I would never dream of it. The stagehand seems swamped with the last moment adjustments, and you can see the fans have already begun to gather. If I'm to decide how to act as the Seneschal Prince, then it's now or never. Let's see what clues the scene has to offer us. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let's click Picot. How can I serve the crowd? Aside from the usual singing and dancing, there must be something I can do. An employee of the Quicksand. Did they not mention offering some exclusive menu over the course of Little Ladies' Day? Beverage and desserts included. Knowing such a thing is only available during the festival makes it all the more tempting, doesn't it? I wonder if they'd be willing to bring out a light meal for the audience. Not only would it benefit the fans, but it would also be an excellent promotion for the Quicksand itself. Okay. See there? A particularly eager Songbirds fan. Come early to ensure a front row experience, no doubt. Rather too early, in fact. My act is first on the program, so he'll be in for quite a long wait before his idols take the stage. Can we make him more comfortable? Yes, of course. He must be exhausted from standing there all this time. The least I can do is make him more comfortable for the duration of my performance. Yes, of course. If we're speaking of seneschals, we should look no further than the royal seneschal himself. Such a courteous demeanor and so precise in his movements. Now that I think on it, no matter the work we do together, he's never less than thorough with his preparations. And I imagine he would be more than willing to help us implement any new plan we might impose. I've been thinking, Cantus. There's no rule which demands people must stand to cheer to enjoy the performance, is there? Why not have the Quicksand deliver us some light refreshments? Little Ladies' Day themed, of course, and aim for a more relaxed experience. I mean, it's hardly a novel concept. One often orders a meal while taking in a play, or has a flagon in hand while the minstrel strums his lute in the tavern. We would simply encourage the same idea. Naturally, I shall rouse the crowd with a song and dance, but this will help define the seneschal side of my stage character. The act is finally coming together. As the seneschal prince, I shall both serve and entertain. Come, there's not a moment to lose. I must first consult with the royal seneschal, and then hurry off to make my request to Mistress Mimodi at the Quicksand. But I must also inform Maribel of the costume decisions. There's no time. Let's divide the tasks between us. You take one, I'll take the other. Easy breezy. You would do that for me? Oh, thank you, Cantus. I would be most grateful if you could explain the costume concept for Maribel for me. Yeah, leave it to me. She and I go way back. You truly are a savior. I give you my word, the show will be a great success. Please do be sure to attend. Yeah, she and I go way, way, way back. Maribel and I. I'm gonna quickly Google. I know who Maribel kind of is. I don't quite remember this one. She was a fashion designer, which makes sense, but I don't quite remember what she had us. What were the... It was... What year was this? 2022? Was this the one that I missed? Just the singular Ladies' Day event that I missed? I don't know. Miss Payday, have a very nice lurk. Thank you so much for being here. Countess, darling, how fares our princely seneschal? So you want some costume changes? So the show will feature a healthy dash of hospitality, eh? Sounds fabulous. A singer with a seneschal's poise and a prince's style. Yes, darling. I know exactly what this costume needs. Leave it to me. Please let the royal seneschal know that I'll have the outfit ready in time for the performance. Okay. Great. Easy breezy. Is this the right way? I don't think this is the right way, but we'll go this way anyway. I don't remember Maribel's Little Ladies' Day, actually. I wonder why. This way. I don't even know what I got from her, to be honest with you. Like, surely it must have been an outfit if she was a designer, right? But which one? Oh well. Hello. Thank you for lending a hand to young Peacock. 'Tis good to know the issue with his costume has been resolved. As I mentioned, the Seneschal Prince is to be the main attraction for this year's Little Ladies' Day, and Peacock himself is to give the show's opening address. I cannot imagine how events might have unfolded without your assistance. You will stay and watch his performance, yes? Of course, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Hold on. I'm gonna take that off there. I've been standing for too long. For so long, my feet have fallen asleep. But at least the show's about to begin. It should be starting any moment now. The first act is the debut performance for a new singer, isn't it? The Seneschal, Prince? What would a prince of Seneschals be like, anyway? I have no idea what to expect. Oh, he's got a little microphone. Oh, he's a little e-boy. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Little Ladies' Day performance. You gotta get the butt shot. Look at that fit, dude. It's so good. I am Peacock, the Seneschal Prince, and I shall be your guide to an ephemeral world of wonder. I imagine you're all weary from the wait. Though it may be a trifle, we have taken the liberty of arranging you for refreshments. A special festival menu prepared by our friends at the Quicksand. Look at those, look at all those treats, dude. Peach-infused tea accompanied by a selection of spring-inspired sweets. We invite you to enjoy these delights while you enjoy the show. That's for us? Thank the gods, I was so thirsty. Oh, that new menu has been on my mind all day. What a lovely gesture. And what a lovely gesture as well. I'm overjoyed to see you thus pleased. Should this repast meet with your approval, pray consider a visit to the Quicksand following the show. But with that said, come on, new song. Oh, he's got the sparkle eyes and everything. I must ask that you keep all eyes on me. Without your full attention, I am wont to grow jealous. The blush effects. Fair princesses, won't you step closer? I promise this shall be a princely performance to remember. Settle in, my dear audience, and enjoy the spectacle of the Seneschal Prince. Look at him do his little dance. He didn't come up with his own dance, he just stole it from the songbirds. He not only entertains with song and dance, but also captures the crowd's hearts with warm hospitality. What a wonderful display! There's the songbirds. Did he just steal our dance? No. Not bad. Not bad. It seems we have quite a show to follow. And the songbirds will deliver. We'll take the stage by storm and build this excitement into a raging crescendo. Oh, the wink and everything, dude. He came prepared. Wow. Amazing. Peacock, you did great. Cantus, thank you for coming to my performance. It was all so magical. To see such enjoyment upon each face in the crowd was an indescribable feeling. And did you see how they responded to the touches of hospitality? The Quicksand server even came over to thank me for how quickly word spread about the festival menu. What a stunning debut by the Seneschal Prince. We've already been swamped with demands to know when you'll be performing next. In fact, I'm thinking of setting up an encore performance while the festival is still ongoing. Is that so? Well, then I shan't disappoint my fans. I wonder if my dear friend was watching me too, from Thal's distant halls. Thank you again for giving me this opportunity. For as long as I have the privilege of standing on that stage, I mean to spend every moment delighting all who attend. I almost forgot. I had Maribel craft you a matching costume. I was not alone up there on the front of the crowd. I felt you standing beside me as you have been every step of the way. Given your part in all this, you are every bit a Seneschal Prince yourself. So please, do me the honor in accepting this gift. Don't mind if I do. I love fashion. 'Tis the least I can offer for your patient assistance. Now I must be off to prepare for my next appearance. I too offer my sincerest gratitude for elevating our celebrations to ever greater heights. The Little Ladies' Day Festival has only just begun, but I suggest you go and enjoy them while they last. Let's go! Season event quest complete. I want to be your pop star is the name of the quest. That's cute. Wait, hold on. We gotta... Hold on. Let's take a step over here. Look, there's Nintendo over there. Hold on. All right. What do we think? What do we think, chat? Do we fit? Is this the fit? What are we thinking? Do we like it? What does this do anything? Hold on. We're gonna visor. Oh man, you know what? Actually, that necklace works so well with this fit as well. Idol cap. Do you guys like my idol outfit? Do you fit? Do you think it works? Should we get this as an alternative? You love it? I'm so glad. Yes, nice fit. Hold on. If we change the color, let's see. To like, which one is the one that we usually go for? What are we thinking? Not that one. Not that one. It'd have to be like this color here, right? And then what is this? Do we like it? Maybe not all of it. But, huh? What do you think? Do we like this? Are we feeling this? It's kind of nice. It's kind of cool. I love the shoulder cape. My word. That one, yeah, I think that looks good. I think that looks good too. All we need is a little bit of white dye. Maybe not all of it would be colored white, but I do like the cape and the shirt here white as well. Shoulder cape goes hard, doesn't it? Hold on. And the necklace works so well. That was unintentional. This is just what I happen to be wearing. Little pendant there. Maybe the little pendant can be our little butterfly with the sword in it. You know? You guys, are you envisioning what I'm seeing? Do you guys like it? Is the vision envisioning? What is this? Something similar, maybe, but a little different. Had to be red for my red mage glam. Fair, fair. I'm just taking a look at all these little details. Look at this. Not bad. I'm kind of here for idol cap, you know? Should we start doing singing march? What do you guys think? Should we make an idol outfit and then do singing march with it, but like a month later? That's kind of cool. I like it. These shoes kind of go pretty hard as well, don't they? You gotta do, oh, you gotta do a little song and dance. Of course. Wait, hold on. What do you think? We're committing? We're committing? I want singing April. Let's go. Maybe we can get the list from Princess Roska. I know that she's doing singing march. Because it's like a prompt, isn't it? Like a prompt for every day. Boom, 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 doom, 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 doom. There we go. Look at this. It's not bad. Wait, and then also with the massive hammer, what do you think? Does it fit? Does the fit go hard? Wait, what if we unequip? What if little crown though? What if little crown? What if little crown and giant hammer? Do you guys like it? I love idols who can unironically murder me. Fair, fair, fair. I think the little crown, like if we could do both, the little crown and also like the headset, would that be too much, or is that just kind of perfect? What do you think? And of course, the most important detail of all, little dog earring, right? Little dog earring. I think this is all coming together pretty well. I have a question. Let's see. Okay, so the gloves do overtake this fit, so we can probably find different gloves. Not these ones. These ones definitely do not go. They don't go with it. They don't vibe with it. You know what I mean? But not bad. Not bad. Look, there he is as well. We got the earring and the actual thing right there. Yeah, that's chips. From the emo, from the famed emo. Oh, thank you, Nintendo. I didn't realize you were cheering for me. I kind of wish that the Songbird song actually played. You know, I kind of miss it. It's been a while. Are you the person that sells things? No. Are you the person that sells things? No. Royal Handmaiden. Are you the person that sells things? Yes. But I already have 900 peach confetti. Do you think I need more? Or the cherry confetti? I have nearly 800 of. I have way more than I think I need. Maybe. Well, you know what? I mean, we could always just get 99 more, just in case we need them. We only need one stack, though. Is that really all that there is, though? I think it might be. Oh my god! It's Poo Poo! And his friend! This festival is so fascinating. Look at these little guys! Oh, it's so nice to see them. Wait, what did he say? I only saw that he thought that the festival was... So this is a festival. Fascinating. Oh my god. I can't believe it's Poo Poo. He's here. Do I know you? Oh, one day soon our time will come. The homunculi shall be the next to rule the stage. Is this a rival boy band? For a sweet celebration, how sweetly we shall something. I didn't read the rest. Can a rival boy band made up of entirely elven men? Do you see this? How have I never seen these guys before? They gotta be new, right? Not the scorned idols off to the corner. I can't believe it. Are they from the one that I missed? I don't know. I missed one singular Little Ladies Day. Now it haunts me. It haunts me every day. Let's see. There's got to be other people around here, right? Let's see if we can find... Hey, here's Maribel. Hey. I rushed over just as soon as my work allowed. Did you see our darling Seneschal Prince? Doesn't he look splendid in that outfit? He sure does. Let's see. Is there anybody else around here that we can, like, interact with? Surely they would be around the event location, right? Ah, this was such a cute event. I'm so glad that we did this. I love doing these events. Wait, do the cat girls have anything else to say? No, they're just singing their usual song. I was wondering if they have anything to say about the Little Ladies Day, since they're, you know, over here performing next to a whole concert. You know what I mean? Miminaru, sorry. I don't think... Wait, music roll bender. I don't think I've ever seen you before. But he must sell all the other stuff that, like, other ones sell. There has to be other NPCs around here somewhere, right? I just don't quite know which ones... What's going on here? 1,000 apologies, sir. You watch yourself now. That's it? I was like thinking that he stole something from here or something, you know? But I guess not. Oh well. You know, I'm shocked they aren't 100% number one. They're elf men boy band. That's true. That's true. You think that they would be more popular, but it's kind of hard to beat. It's kind of hard to beat girl band, you know? Look at them go. Oh, they're gone now. Look at all these fans, dude. They're just trying to steal their fit, honestly. Red, blue, and yellow. They didn't do anything. Oh no, they're white. It's red, white, and blue. Never mind. They do have something original going for them. They got their own colors. How rude of me to assume. Well, all right. None. No NPCs. Hello, little Moogle. What can I buy? Actually, let's take a look. The Paisa earring, which I don't have yet. Let's buy that. Wait a minute, hold on. The Inferno jacket? Oh, it's literally what I was wearing earlier. I'm surprised that the Inferno jacket is something that is like purchasable again. Shadow Gwibber, Falcon, Magic Bed, Queen. Oh my god, the Queen's Guard bar. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I thought that was something else entirely. I thought that was the Bosja mount for a second. I was like, they're just giving that away? Elbst, Bomb, Legendary Kamui, Hollowed Kamui, Woodland Chair. How do you, a woodland chair? Apothecary Workbench, Fat Cat Rug, Fluffy Pancakes. Okay. Which one of these is better? Potentially special or conceivably special? Huh. Some writing maps I haven't gotten yet, maybe. Pororogo, Anawa, Seeker of Solitude. Wait, we're just looking at everything that we have here. Apparently. Okay. So the only thing I actually need, like need, is the Paisa earring. Wait, do I actually not have this? I just want to make sure I didn't miss it. Okay, Paisa earring it is. Here you go. And I guess that's it. I guess we buy form and function, maybe. The Winsome Wallflower is also a really good one. That's lean. Form and function's a good hairstyle as well. It's pretty difficult to get. I think we'll get... I mean, surely we can just craft the woodland chair and the fat cat rug, right? Let's see. Hold on. Woodland. No? Yes, we can. Cream top mushroom. I don't think it's that difficult to... Maybe the shroud seedling might be a little bit more difficult to get, but... And fat cat. Oh, fat car? Fat cat. It's the same with the player count. You would think that there would be a ton of Elysian players. Yeah, that's true. Elysian, there's not a whole lot of Elysian players in general. Oh, this is really easy to make, actually. We can do this. I just never made it before, surprisingly enough. If that's the case, I think we're gonna spend these on form and function for anybody who might need it later. Okay. And I don't think I need anything else, actually. I've been doing a lot of PvP, so I have a lot of of Moogle things. All right, one more, I guess, just to have it for later. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, very nice. I'm an aura because Dragon Girl's cute. Very fair, very true. You're right about this. These are all true things. Okay, hold on. We gotta try on some new fits, right? Let's go put this inside of our inventory. What am I looking for? This. We're gonna take it all off. Hold on. Right in the middle of the street. There we go. Oh, hold on. Man, I need to change the here. My inventory is so full. I need to change the way that because my UI isn't quite the same as it used to be. Because my computer exploded and I needed to download everything again. And like my UI was saved to be like something that closer to like 3 years ago or something like that. Actually was going to be an Ellison, but I always play elf races and fantasy games. I just like them. But I saw Miko and thought, why not? Amazing. Okay, we can go to the armoire, store an item. We can store all of these. Can I like put this lower to just, no. Okay, it just goes lower. Okay. Store all of that. I can't store the earring, surprisingly enough. But do I have space here? I do not. I have no space whatsoever in my glamour dresser for that earring either. What do I have in here that I just don't need? A lot of this stuff is also kind of a hassle to get, you know? So it's kind of hard to decide what I don't need. I wish it was like one thing I think that that World of Warcraft does. What is this? These are ugly. Well, they're not that ugly. They could be uglier. They could be uglier. But why do I have them in here? This is nothing. Dwarven cotton breeches. Get that out of here. That's common enough that I don't need it. And let's put the Paisa earring in, because I'll never wear it. But I wanted it. Nearing that mount soon. I'm at nearing that amount. 777 glams now. Sorry, what I was gonna say was that something that World of Warcraft does, I think, from what I've been told, I've never played the game, was that what do you call it? If you get an item, you can just glam it forever. You don't need to keep it in your inventory, you know? And that would be really, really nice to have as well, I think. Okay. We'll figure all this out later. Wait, we're gonna toss these pants for sure. Okay. Well, that was actually surprisingly quick, wasn't it? Oh, do you know what else we can do? I know what we can do. We can go to the Dawn Trail Beast Tribes. I've been sitting on that quest for forever, just so I could do it with you guys. I believe that is Doc Poga. You can transmog items you've collected. See, like that's such a good system. I kind of wish that the the glamour system got a little bit of an overhaul. Just for that, you know? Is this I believe this is it. Let's do this as monk for the EXP. Cantus, so good to see you again. Thanks to you, the Turali Travel Agency is almost ready to open for business. Though truth be told, we've already taken our first booking, and so soon after we started promoting our services in Turiolol. A momentous occasion indeed. Our first customer is Hetsuro, named Seiya. Apparently he works for the wing of Reflection in the capital. He's traveling by alpaca and should arrive any moment now. I'd like you to join me in giving him a warm Kozamauka welcome. I've got a few loose ends to tie up here, but I'll join you by the entrance once I'm done. What did you guys think of the Little Ladies Day event? I thought it was really cute, and I don't know. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about that guy. You know, he seemed a little too light, like a little too airheaded for me. Well, not too airheaded for me, but he seemed a little too airheaded for the role, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? But he had a good heart. What if we just went around and did a couple quests today? You know what I mean? We gotta get Idol Cap in, though. We gotta get an Idol outfit. God, I love this version of the song, by the way. Like, just the chill... Say, I presume. Welcome! How was your journey? Look at that alpaca, dude. Isn't it so cute? Well met, Liplu. Thanks to my fuzzy friend here, I had a delightful trip. It speaks volumes that you've partnered with the porters to ensure your customers are well cared for. What a spectacular place this is. The journey alone has raised my expectations. Such breathtaking views. I've always longed to explore Yogg-Toroil, but I lacked the courage to take the first step. So when I heard of your venture, Liplu, I couldn't believe my luck. I look forward to seeing what you've got in store for me. You won't soon forget your time here. That's a Toroili travel agency guarantee. Well, without further ado, let's get you registered. And if you head to the reception, I'll be with you shortly. Sorry you came when it's pouring buckets, dude. Did you guys hear my neck crack there? Wait a minute. I have a small favor to ask. Seiya has requested a guided tour, and I'd hate for something to happen to our very first guest. Having you keep an eye on things would take the weight off our mind. May I impose upon you to accompany Seiya and his guide as they explore the local area? Excellent. Well, I better go and deal with the paperwork. Come and find me when you're ready. Do you think this is perfect travel agency attire? What do you guys think? Whoa, look at this guy. Not only does he have a cool afro, he's also done Palace of the Dead solo. What a guy. Should we try that again tonight? What do you think? Palace of the Dead solo? Just for funsies? Just to confirm, you booked the Hanu Hanu cultural experience, correct? That's right. If I could squeeze in a spot of fishing too, that'd be wonderful. I'm a keen angler in my spare time, you see. Absolutely. In that case, we can stop by Breath Between en route. But first, I'll give you a thorough tour of our village. Now, the customer safety is paramount for the Toroili Travel Agency, which is why our special advisor, Candace, will be joining you. You were part of the Dawn Servant's entourage during the Rite of Succession, weren't you? Everyone in the Ring of Reflection knows your exploits well. How reassuring that you'll be watching over us. Likewise, it's heartening to have you with us. And on that note, shall we make our way to Okano? Safe travels. I hope you have a wonderful time. Okay, hold on. Where are we? I'm just gonna teleport. I'm just gonna teleport. I'm getting out of here. Ultra onion. Amazing. Not just any onion. Ultra onion. Right? During the Rite of Succession, Dawn's servant Wook Lamont helped us restore the lifting of wings, Ihihana, to its former glory. This is the float that was repaired for the festival. Ah, I heard tales, but to see the real thing is something else entirely. I'm starting to get the sense how important reeds are to the Hanu Hanu. But to mention how many different things you use them for. Cooking, construction, the list goes on. Fascinating. Nothing could make me happier than seeing the Toroili take an interest in our culture. That alone makes this job worthwhile. Now that you visit Okano, let's head for Breaths Between and see if those fish are biting today. Oh, in case you were wondering, we even use reeds as bait. The tour is progressing smoothly. The pair have set off for a spot of fishing at the Breaths Between. Continue to keep an eye on them and ensure that neither that neither come to any harm. So we're going this way. Oh, how fitting that we get the Rathalos where we've been playing so much Monster Hunter lately, right? Look at this. Amazing. Did you guys see? Yeah, it's that dragon. You know this guy. He's a little bit more messed up in the new one though, but you know him. Oh, actually, I think his regular version is in there too, isn't it? Oh man, do you know, it's really funny because Yoshi P was talking about how like dismayed that the Final Fantasy event was so much better, the crossover event was so much better in Monster Hunter World than it was in Final Fantasy 14, that he was like, we got to do better next time, you know. Could you imagine fighting Arkveld in Final Fantasy 14? That'd be crazy, dude. And he was saying that he wants to get Bahamut into Monster Hunter, which I think would be an insane fight for sure. Oh man. It isn't every day you get to cast your line on such beautiful surroundings. Yeah, beautiful surroundings. Oh, it isn't every day you get to cast your line in such beautiful surroundings. I'll come back with my own gear, that's for sure. We Hanu love to feel the wind on our feathers as we fish. It is as though we are cradled by Kishaihi's divine protection from head to talon. Say, I don't suppose you know of any fishing spots off the beaten trail. There are a fair few anglers here besides, and I haven't seen a single bite yet. Perhaps Cave Kikitola would fit the bill. It's a modest walk away, but the fish are plentiful, and one may cast their line in peace and quiet. That sounds perfect. If it's not too much trouble, I'd love to make the trip. My only concern is the fiends, but I ought to do all I can to accommodate Seiya's wishes. Of course, let's make our way there. Onward to Cave Kikitola. I'm sure nothing wrong will happen here. Seiya seems to be enjoying the tour so far, but danger may be afoot. Follow the pair to Cave Kikitola and keep watch. And now we have the Mountain Dew mount. Oh man, look at this. Crossover after crossover. Amazing. Is it in here? I think it is. The Mountain Dew mount. How much Mountain Dew did you guys drink during that event? The sound of flowing water echoes through the cavern as you scan your surroundings and listen intently for signs of trouble. Fortunately, no beasts reveal themselves to you. Yet. Orb. Same line? Looks like we're just scouting over here. Maybe this isn't a bad spot after all, huh? Maybe this is all right. In the darkness, something hungers. A foul presence draws near with the murderous designs. It's fish! Murderous fish! Oh, that turns into Earth's Reply? Okay. So I don't actually need Earth's Reply on there anymore. I don't think, at least. I believe Enlightenment is pew Kamehameha wave, right? Enlightenment Meditation? How does this do? Just out of curiosity. This is not the... Yeah, okay. Just checking. I don't need that. I don't need this up there as well. Okay, cool. Good to know. It'll turn into it The thing I'm worried about with like Monk is the weapon is like the blow, but it looks like, or like the ability blow, but it looks like it's not that bad actually. Whoa, big crocodile! Look at this. Okay. Is that Brotherhood? Oh, I guess it is. I just didn't know what it looked like. Oops. Okay, we're gonna put that there because we're gonna probably need that more often than the multi attack, right? Okay. Hooray! Fish tend to have murderous designs. Yeah, I believe it. Sorry for the church music. Ignore it. What an excellent catch. Thank you for bringing me here. Oh no, the pleasure is all mine. If it pleases you, we can have the cook serve your fish at your next meal, and leftovers may be dried and prepared as a treat for the journey home. My, that sounds absolutely lovely. And with that, let us return to Doc Poga. Thank you again for standing watch on our tour. Ninten, thank you for not being first, for being here either way for the cat tax and for the med check. If anybody else needs to take their meds, use this as an opportunity to do so. We have already taken our meds, so please do what you gotta do. Ah, welcome back. Sia and Zelihali have just returned. What a wonderful experience. Not only did I learn about the area and its people, but the tour was tailored to my every whim. This will be the talk of Tulio Lol. Well, if your every whim is fishing, then yeah, it's great for joining the fishing people. That said, I couldn't help but notice one glaring flaw. You're aware of what I speak aren't you, Cantus? Did something happen during the tour? I may have dispatched a few ravenous fiends. Nothing interesting. Nothing too exciting. You did, yes. You did indeed, yes. Albeit so swiftly that I never felt as though I was in any danger. You dealt with this fiend by yourself? Are you alright? There are few who could have handled the creature so effortlessly, and that's where the problem lies. One day, you will take your leave of the Turali Travel Agency, and they will be hard-pressed to find someone of comparable skill. How then is the agency to ensure the safety of the future guests, I wonder? I see what you're saying. Having Cantus here with us is truly a blessing, but not a blessing we can rely upon forever. Well, do you have benefits? What's the healthcare like? Do you got dental plan? Lisa needs braces. Exactly. Customer safety should be a core pillar of your business. You'll need stronger measures in place to account for any dangers that may arise. I should mention that the Wing of Reflection considers tourism to be a vital part of our nation's future. All the more so as we forge ties with foreign powers and promote the exchange of cultures moving forward. Complications notwithstanding, I'm glad I could personally experience the joys of sightseeing. Please don't hesitate to consult with us so that we may iron out any issues and nurture this industry together in the months and years to come. We should be glad to do so. And may I say that devising a security plan that doesn't require a resident adventurer will be my top priority. I feel ashamed. I had never crossed my mind that entrusting our safety to Cantus alone might be a problem. I'd like to do my part in protecting our guests during their stay. I think I'd speak for all my fellow guides when I say that. Perhaps our special advisor would be willing to train us? A wonderful idea. Your skill with wind magic is a boon for sure, but your local knowledge and experience dealing with the region's fiends makes you all the more qualified for this duty. Still, to be safe, I propose we assign 2 guides per tour group. That way, we can alleviate the burden and better guarantee the group's safety. Though we'll need proper facilities, a place to train, and space to house supporting staff, it could amount to be quite the expenditure. Oh, she's mathing, dude. She busted out the abacus. My inner... Oh my god, wait. My inner abacus is clacking away. It's telling me this is a prime investment opportunity made possible because we identified the problem early. Of course, we're still counting on your help, Cantus. There's plenty to be done besides guide training and warding off fiends. We may have welcomed our first customer, but the real test is yet to come. Aw. We got someone a job, I'm assuming. Have you guys ever like... God, okay, so like I bit my lip, right? But like it's swollen to a way that like I can't stop biting it. You know what I mean? This is the worst. Truly a hell of my own making. I'm sure I'm saying something underneath that mask and they heard me very clearly. A new guide training facility has been established at the Tirali Travel Agency's base of operations, where candidates may look to your example as they hone their skills. The new policy of assigning 2 guides to each group will ensure none come to harm in your absence. Continue assisting Liplu and her associates and ensure the visitors leave refreshed, reinvigorated, and ready to spread the word about Kozumauka's all-new tourist enterprise. You know what this reminds me of? Did you guys ever watch Pokemon Concierge? I think it got taken off of Netflix or something, or at least like they removed the like icons for it, which is insane. You have achieved trusted. Hooray. Okay. Great, we got the quest done. Wait, hold on, what's this? Ma'am? Why can't I turn in any quest to you? I have to be samurai, which is unfortunately level 100. No, it's fine. Wasted EXP, but what are you gonna do, right? I forgot that I did this earlier. Here you go. It's okay. It's fine. It's just a little bit of EXP. Just a little bit of EXP, and that's all. Is this what we want to be leveling? I think honestly I want to do this as a black mage because I don't really like playing black mage, and I don't have my bars set up properly either because I did a while ago. Enochian, oh, that's dead. Mana shift and diversion, oh my god, dude, that's how long it's been since I touched black mage. Do you see that? I'll put sleep right there too. New episodes in September. Oh, exciting. Oh, I heckin' love that show, dude. It was so cute. Oh, that's really exciting. Blizzard, we're gonna put you here in the graveyard. I hope you enjoy. We'll do that. We'll do that. I don't actually know what to do here. You know what though? I do remember. Oh, hey, maybe my hotbars are set up more properly on controller. They are not. Kind of, a little bit. I mean, it's still missing some abilities, but this is a little bit better. We can probably get rid of whatever this is. Sharp cast. We probably don't need that, right? Hold on. Delete from hotbar. Enochian, delete from hotbar. Enochian isn't a... It's dead? Okay, hold on. Wait, what is this move? Xenoglossy? I think that's an AoE of some sort or something, right? We'll figure it out later. It's not something I gotta worry about. Ooh. Kind of a cool staff, though. I don't know. Look at this. Got some gems. Right? Little Stardust staff. Not bad. Okay. Let's do this. I don't actually want to read these, but maybe we should. It is heartening to see our staff taking the work of taking to their work with such aplomb. Nonetheless, I'm concerned as to whether the locals are coping with the change.
After all, the Trolley Travel Agency is the nation's first homegrown tourist enterprise. I'm sure there are those who have their misgivings, but no matter how open-minded they appear, I don't suppose you'd be willing to inquire on my behalf. As a Hanu priest in Kozanauki, I'd like you to speak with. I wish to hear his opinions on our enterprise. Yeah, sure, why not? Would you be willing to spend some time with the alpacas? The fuzzy creatures need extra special care in the heat and humidity, and I was hoping you'd oblige. To maintain the herd in peak condition, the peddlers periodically treat them with insect repellent. Oh, we've already read this one, actually. These are older quests. At least that one was. We'll do another ship in the feed, but oh yeah, okay, that's fine. We read that one. Oh, hold on. We got more quests here. Do I have the space in my journal? I have no space in my journal for quests. We really, you know what? Why don't we spend some time doing some of these quest lines, because they are all gonna lead to something. Like they're all, look, it's kind of crazy to think about it, right? But like a lot of these have, like, there's special quests that people just don't do. So we might as well do some of them, right? Okay, we don't have the time to pick up the new ones, but we can go over here and just finish these up first. That's one of a hell of a, it's 30 of them, mostly. Not all of them. Not, some of them are just there for funny reasons. Alpaca back. Sea anemone tentacle. No? Insect repellent, I guess. Okay. It's fine. Look at this little guy. Look at this little sleepy lad. Aw, man. So cute. He just seems to be so... This is like Lemon, my brother's cat. Now that she's found the heater in the bathroom, she never leaves. This is her all day long. Fortune, I forgot you were Christmas. I haven't looked at you closely enough. Here, hold on. We'll get to that in just a second. Let's do this really quickly. Okay. Great. Quest done. What should you wear? I normally unequip the helmet because there's never really any helmet that's better than just your face. That's pretty nice. High barding. And I think the one that we like the most, though, for no particular reason, is the Titania barding. Right? High barding could be kind of... I mean, this could be kind of cute. The little wings down there. That's kind of cute. The blissful barding. No particular reason, of course. Exactly. No particular reason. That's actually not bad. The divine barding of light, the barding of divine light, kind of fits with the rest of the theme without being too on the nose. Is it the Queen's Guard? No, not the Queen's Guard. Which one is it? The one, the Titania barding here? Oh, those are pretty cute. Like, that is pretty cute, but I feel like we can do, but we don't have to stick to it, right? We can mix and match. I think the barding of divine light is kind of nice. It kind of fits a little bit. This is very important, by the way. Yes, it is. This fits really well too, the little wings. I kind of like it. Post removal. Felicitous barding? No. The Abigail barding? No. Highland? No. Okay, we're gonna go with... I think I'm gonna go with the blissful barding. It's kind of cute. It fits really well, and I like it. All right, there we go. Okay, where is the next quest? All the way out there. Great.
Somewhere around here. We're gonna do these quests real quick. I think this is a good way to spend our day, right? Because I keep running into the problem of having too many quests. We might as well knock some out of the park and see what kind of story we get out of them, yeah? Hello. Yep. Thank you. Oh. I gotta wait to actually pick it up. Then we have to run all the way back. We just literally, this is the quest. We just run back within a minute. Oh, man. I never said these quests were going to be the most exciting ones, but we are making our way there. It's easy. This is why I wanted to do this as Black Mage, a class I don't really like playing very much. We're running, dude. We got less than a minute left. We're gonna get there. Yeah, they're great ways to level off classes. Yeah. Where am I taking this? Wait a minute. Hold on. Where am I taking this? I think I take it over here because it's alpaca feed. Alpaca handler. I believe I have a package for you. Here you go. No problem. All right. Great. Hold on. All right. I just wanted to make sure that it was this guy. This was the guy that we're meant to talk to. Hello. Hello there. How can I be of assistance? So anyway, and then I said, tourism. I had my misgivings, but given recent developments, I'm glad to have kept an open mind. In fact, we welcomed our first sightseer just the other day. They were fascinated by our custom of Ihihana and pledged to return during festival season, that they might witness it with their own eyes. Was that it, really? Hold on, I'm gonna mount guide. We're gonna go ahead and take this and put it there. We're gonna get a little bit of a roulette going again. Oh, we busted out the tank with the laser beam. That's right. This is perfect for tourism. The tank with the laser beam. This is what I want to see when I go through my South American countryside, right? Okay. Hello. Okay. We're just gonna turn all this in. We've already read this. Listless, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. Do you know what? Actually, we need to get something to drink as well. We might want to grab something to sip on in a second. Thank you for the posture check, the stretch as well. I appreciate it. How are you? It's good to see you. And I'm super heckin' proud of you. Listless, it's good to see you. I hope you've been doing well, and I want you to know that I am very heckin' proud of you. Oops. One of our recent tours around the fields of gold, several guests asked whether they could help with the work of the patties. This got me thinking, perhaps we could offer such an experience as part of the bespoke new tour. I thought it fitting that our special advisor be among the first to take part. I'd love to hear your honest thoughts. Speak with the Paddy tour guide in the fields of gold. They'll provide you with more details. As you well know, the Trolley Travel Agency has put a place and measure to deal with the ever-present threat of fiends. Chief among them is training our guides in the art of visitor protection. As it so happens, one of our guides in training is eager to study your martial prowess firsthand. The young Hanu is waiting by the stride of the sun. I ask that you go and speak with them. Thick? Excuse me? I made friends with Wendy and Wendy's friend. Be proud of you? Absolutely. It's always nice to, like, Wendy is a great person to make friends with, and Wendy's friend as well. As part of our ongoing efforts to ward off fiends from the area, we've been using powerful incense. Stocks have dwindled, however, and we'll soon need to craft a new batch. Unfortunately, we don't have the necessary ingredients on hand. We create this incense using the nectar of a particularly fragrant flower. The only trouble is it grows in a somewhat perilous location. There aren't many we can ask to brave the trip, but I don't imagine your special advisor would have much trouble. Here, take these extractors. Using them, you should be able to harvest the nectar without harming the foliage. Head for Zoldun, and the plant is known to bloom in the surrounding area. Okay. Oh, that's just the red version of the other chocobo that we were using earlier. Here we go. Great, quest time, baby. Wendy, I'm super heckin' proud of you. I know you've been streaming a lot recently, and I'm really heckin' proud of you. I hope that you continue your efforts and things continue to go well. Hi, my name is Casualcap, and I deserve all the love, kindness, adoration, niceness, affection, and all other good things that I receive in life because I'm a wonderful streamer, a fantastic person, and have a beautiful soul. That's really kind of you, Listless. That's a really good make me say. Ah, you must be the travel agency's special advisor. Thank you so much for coming. I can't wait to see your skills in action. It's a privilege to learn from the fearless warrior who helped slay Valigamanda. I'll be sure to take plenty of notes. I left a hunk of meat in the underbrush to try to lure out some fiends. If you could deal with any creatures that appear, I shall watch at a safe distance and study your technique. You would say that about yourself? Oh, I'm not attacking the frog. Hold on. Would I? Do you think so? Is that just so me? Did you see that? That plant that's just in my way? What the heck was that, dude? I actually don't know how to play Black Mage. Like, now more than ever. Because they changed it recently, didn't they? What is that? Paradox? What the heck is that? What is Paradox? Deals unaspected damage with a potency of 520, grants astral fire. Oh, next fire 3 will require no cast time. Interesting. Oops. I did not mean to transpose there. Anyway, what do you think of that? It was all over so quickly I couldn't take note of everything, but the way you anticipated the enemy's movements and positioned yourself during the fight was very instructive. I hope to take what I've learned here and apply it to my training. The safety of my future customers depends on it. Oops. I'm glad it helped. Hopefully he can also see the AoE lines on the floor, you know? Hopefully that'll help him. 100% deserves to say that about himself. You're very kind. Thank you. Yay, manual labor. If it isn't the special advisor, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you taking part. Let's make a start, shall we? Reeds thrive in these patties, but they still require regular tending. One thing we look out for is when the reeds sprout too close to one another, as they tend to grow slender and stunted. To ensure a healthy crop, we routinely thin reeds until they're ready to harvest. The slender reeds we pluck out during the process are used by artisans to make all manner of goods, which is why we'll be offering guests on this farming taster a discount on reed handicrafts. Haha! Now that's a clever ploy. I'm just happy to get my hands on experience, but once I finish in the fields, I might have to browse a few of the stalls back in the village. You'll soon spot the overcrowded clusters that need tending to. All you need to do is pull out the stunted plants. Manual labor, let's go. This is what my magic power should be used for. Exactly this. Needs the coffee? Have a very nice lurk. Thank you so much. We're probably going to get up in a minute once we finish these quests to get something to drink as well. Wonderful. I couldn't have done a better job myself. Please feel free to leave the reeds you've uprooted on the ground. My associates and I will come and gather them up later. Ooh, I'm starting to feel it in my back. But that's all part of the fun. I think I'll keep going for a while longer. This guy's insane. He's like, on vacation, I want to do manual labor. Back-breaking labor. Let's do that. That sounds fun. You know what I mean? This guy's crazy. I would never. I would never. Would you guys? Is that something that you think you'd like? Back-breaking labor? On a vacation? Are you... You're not what I'm looking for, right? Mavamuk's treasure. No. Oh, okay. It's still more north. Gotcha. And we're in the Twitch snowman. Look at this. Is it over here? Ah. No, I'm supposed to just be down here. I see. I see. Nectar extracting device. Over here. Surely it'll be uneventful with no creatures showing up at all to bother me. Oh, wait, it actually was. Never mind. I mean, great. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I said would happen, right? There you are, Cantus. It seems like you enjoyed your time in the fields. Thinning reeds may be a mundane task, but it's essential to ensure the health of a crop. As long as we receive positive feedback from those taking part, we'll look to offer the experience again during the next harvest season. Ultimately, I think the Hanu will appreciate having a regular stream of helpers in the reed fields. I hope you'll consider taking part again soon. If I must. You knew there would be no creatures and then there weren't. Yeah. When it comes to fending off fiends, I can't think of a better reference point than your considerable skills. I'm sure our young guide in training gained much from the experience. Guides bear a heavy burden of responsibility. Not only must they keep guests safe, they have to ensure that the tours are enjoyable and informative. Every ounce of training is vital. We Pelu may be ill-suited with combat, but seeing our guides persevere with our training is inspiring. I'll endeavor to keep contributing to the agency in my own way. As ever, your help is greatly appreciated. Welcome back. Were you able to harvest sufficient nectar? A viscous nectar with a heady, fragrant scent. Used in a special Hanu recipe to repellent incense. I recognize that scent. Excellent work, Cantus. It was the Hanu who shared the repellent recipe with us. Apparently, it's especially effective at warding off fiends native to Kozamauka. Thanks to that powerful scent, fiends encounters are down and the customer satisfaction is up. It's also alleviated some of the burden placed on our guides turned protectors. Anyway, we soon get through this stuff, so I'll let you know the next time our stocks will need replenishing. Look at that guy. He came for the box to turn it in. He's also looking. He's also like walking around, dancing to their tune. You know what I mean? Wild. Okay. I think what we're gonna do really quickly is I'm going to get up. I'm going to get a stretch, get something to drink really quickly, and I will let you guys know. Wow, there's so many here. I will let you guys know. I'll be back in just a minute. So after I get a drink. Sorry, I'm thinking of like 5 steps ahead of what I'm gonna be doing. I'm all over the place, but I'll see you guys in just a minute. Okay? Thank you for your patience. Okay, I'm back. I ended up getting little brownie as a treat, you know. What do we have here? What can we buy? Garbage. How about this? I guess we'll go ahead and just buy this. And this. We have enough. Did I bring enough for the class? No. No, I will eat them all, actually. By myself, in front of the class. As a performance art piece. Is that okay? Maybe we go and see what this is all about, yeah? I have no idea. You ask for Shaggle's advice on the case. He suggests that you show the woodworm sample he's brought along to one better versed in such scientific matters. What? I don't remember this quest at all, but I'm not gonna remember any of them, to be honest. So let's go ahead and see what all this is about. That's so fucked up. This is Evil Cap era now, where I eat brownies in front of everybody and not share them. So I've been talking about sea slugs lately. Did you guys know that this sea slug, this kind of sea slug, is the most poisonous one? The most poisonous sea slug in the world? Like the blue sea dragon or whatever? And it's crazy that it keeps coming up. Can Evil Cap give you a goddamn brownie? No, because it's Evil Cap. Sea slugs again. Dude, they just keep popping up in my life. They're everywhere. Have you guys ever seen Angel Beats? Look at, oh my god, wait, hold on, Shaggles? Look at this little guy. I forgot about him entirely. Your troll showed me the woodworm sample. Oh, I don't know. The last time somebody told me that a troll showed them a woodworm sample, it didn't end well. The best I can do is confirm that I've never seen it before. I'd say your hypothesis that it's an undiscovered species is highly likely. In order to ascertain how best to deal with the insect, we would need to learn about the original habitat. Well, I found it clinging to a Thavnarian tool used to make medicine that was recently brought to the Archaeon. It was delivered by a Rogadan gleaner. Let's go ask Gur about it. You guys, you seeing this? Did that thing just talk to me? Well, what are we waiting for then? To the Archaeon. Alright. That troll speaks to you, doesn't it? Perhaps that woodworm is not the only new species in our midst. Can you guys hear the troll too? Axolotl. Guys, do you know when this mount came out? There were so many people that were really upset that you had to do the savage fights to get it. Like, so many people were upset about it. Like, because it's just a cute mount. People really like the axolotls. Wait, I'm supposed to go down. All the way over here. What a song for an axolotl, though. Do you hear this? You listen to this, Bob? Like, kind of a bop for an axolotl mount, you know what I mean? Okay. Oh, that. I found that in Thavnir. To be more specific, the alchemist's outpost, the great work. 'Twas used by the first alchemist, they say. And there are few tools like it. Still extant. I spent days arguing my case before its owner agreed to hand it over. It's all coming together now. The woodworm was probably exposed to so many alchemical concoctions that it settled that that in that settlement that it developed a hardy resistance to substances like the pesticide. Let's waste no time in gurring the biologist about this. Oh, bye. I feel like I've seen that little troll in the Archeon. Is it alright for him to be out and about like this? Ah, well, the circumstances have required us to set him free for a bit. Closely monitored, of course. Now, where did he go? He went back to the biologist? Oh my. We should make for Mariel Ergonomics straight away then. Do I have to go back to where I just was? Oh man. Did I tell you guys that the very first time I ever died in Final Fantasy was to one of these stags? My very first death ever was against a stag that was... It wasn't just a regular stag though. It was one from a Fate that I was trying to do by myself. Right outside of Quarry Mill. Well, that certainly makes a lot of sense in light of all that's happened to us, Fae. I happen to know that the alchemic pesticide used in the Archeon was created in Thavnir, so it's hardly surprising that our woodworm friend has developed a resistance to it. Now, how shall we solve this conundrum? I don't know, you tell me. This Fate looks soloable. I know that feeling exact. It was just a stag. How was I supposed to know it was going to kick my ass? It may not be the most inventive solution, but what if we were to make an even stronger pesticide? Grr, but how? He wants to know how. Assuming that's a yes, I need you to get your hands on the luncheon toad's poison gland. I'll take care of the rest. Oh my. Despite their adorable name, those toads are not to be trifled with. Think you're up for it? The buffoon clearly isn't, so I'd say you're our only hope. I take it he skipped right to asking for your assistance. You'll find the toads roaming near Numa. Numaye, I believe. Do take care now. I was waiting. I looked at chat expectantly with eyes wide, shining, for any sort of reaction to that. Are these the toads? The luncheon toads. Oh, they're... That's too much for lunch, dude. That's at least dinner. Like, after you haven't eaten all day. You know what I mean? I've got to go suddenly. Oh, yeah, that's fair. I don't blame you. Well, these guys are actually not that bad, but we are level 90, so I guess that makes sense. Hooray! Is that all we needed? I guess so. Oops. Yippee. Hey, so why does that toad have people eyes? Hold on. Do those look like people eyes? I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm not really one to talk, but... Ow! What the... Stupid toad. Get out of here. I mean, if you were a toad, wouldn't you want to have people eyes? You know? I think I would want to have people eyes if I was a toad of any sort. A stray tomato? Look at this guy. He's so angry. What are the dungeon crew doing here? Interesting. Casual toad, yeah. Another new outfit? What do you guys think? Or I just get really big frog eyes? Maybe not. Oof. Judging by the smell, I think it's safe to assume you've got what I asked for. Allow me to tuck that away before we all pass out from the stench. Filled to the brim with deadly toxin, and it smells of it too. Here you go. Out of smell, out of mind. And now I've got all I need to make one of the most potent pesticides out there. Hold on just a moment. Director! What exactly are you making here, and why does it smell like the inside of a toad? Well, funny you should ask that. And you, Noel Hitia, I believe your job requires you to bring any missing specimens back to the Archeon, not take them on a tour of the realm. Please, allow me to explain. And so then it said, and trust me, it is saying things. I'm not crazy. But only he can hear it. Trust me. I see why you feel such drastic action is needed. However, I cannot permit you to release such a potent pesticide inside my Archeon. It could damage that which is housed within, and there's no telling how it might affect Labyrinthos' environment once the fumes inevitably escape the building. Whilst the pesticide we currently use may be on the weakest side, that is also one of its strengths. It has negligible impact on the environment. You clearly haven't given your plan much thought. Fear not, I shall come up with a solution in due course. For now, let us return the specimen to the Archeon. There's little to be gained by allowing a troll to ruminate in such matters, no matter how odd it may be.
Give me another chance. I can't sit back and watch those marvelous books be destroyed.
Is it addressing me? It is. It's saying it doesn't want to see books eaten. It truly wishes to protect the tome so strongly. Very well, in light of you having discovered a woodworm issue in the first place, I shall grant you one more chance to present a solution. Should you prove capable of ridding us of this infestation, I promise to cease treating you as a mere specimen. Assuming that you come up with a solution all on your own, of course. You're forbidden from consulting the researchers, understood? I guess it understood. Well, what you got, Shaggles?
Grrr. I worry I won't be able to come up with a way to solve our problem. Let me grrr and think on my own for a bit.
If it's all right, you don't need to interpret for me. Even I can tell he's struggling with the weight of the task. You know, creatures like trolls tend to perk up when someone pets them. Why don't you show Shaggles some affection? He might pretend not to like it at first, but trust me, he'll warm up to it soon enough. Oh, we gotta pet the little guy. Whoa! That's not what I was... Oh, what's her name again? I forget. Yippee! It's like Petunia or something like that. Petal? You know what I mean? I don't remember her name. Do you think you'll enjoy seeing Gubu? Will this help, Shaggles? Does this help? What if you gave the worms some eggs that exploded? No? Okay. Let me pet. Let me pet. Pet, 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 pet.
What are you doing? I'm not a dog.
You're right, but he is. Here, hold on. Once more. Pet, 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 pet. He loves it. Oh.
You know, I actually feel a bit better now.
It seems like he's back to his old self. Listen, Shackles, if anyone can do this, it's you.
Grr, I'd normally call him a buffoon and move on, but the grr who nearly destroyed Labyrinthos' ecosystem. But I'm the grr who nearly destroyed Labyrinthos' ecosystem by unleashing a super strength pesticide. If anyone's a fool, it's me. I know I'm forbidden from consulting the researchers, but could I ask you for some advice, right? You must have fought your fair share of foes in your adventures.
How do you take down the especially grr ones? I simply end them by focusing on their weaknesses. Like hitting them with fireballs. Do you think that'll work on the worms inside the books? I'm sure that'll get rid of them. Back, but feeling like I forgot something. Welcome back. What do you think you forgot? The woodworms come from a tropical climate, so their weakness would probably be freezing temperatures. Though if we make it too cold in the Archeon, we risk exposing the books to frost damage when all the moisture in the air freezes. Wait, the air! Deprive them of the air they need to survive. I bet we could starve the worms of oxygen with the gas emitted when you pour hydrochloric acid on limestone. We need to evacuate the staff and other living specimens, but it wouldn't damage the tomes or documents. We won't know if it'll work unless we ready to go. Noelia, Tia, and get the acid, so I just need you to find some limestone. There's more than enough for the taking in the 30 Gur facet. Meet us at the Archeon once you have it. I get the impression you've come up with a solution. Would you mind filling me in? Get some acid. We're gonna have a trip in the library, dude. Brilliant! Though I'd best at least pretend to be looking after Shaggles while I fetch that acid. Please do get that stone in the meantime. Sorry, you want me to go get acid and then we're gonna get some stoned. I see. This is gonna be an interesting library trip. Bear. Your coffee! I hope it's still warm. Yes? What's up, Wendy? Would you like to look at the bear? Is that what it is? Do you like my bear? Do you like the bear? What do you guys think? That's surely what it was, right? That is a pretty cool bear. I think so too. I hope I have to actually climb this high. I don't. Okay. I don't. I just didn't see the entrance down here. Whoops. That's fine. This is fine. Mithril cap. That's me, but made out of mithril. Look at that. Looks just like me. Amazing. More of them. Okay. Wait, why does that mithril cap kind of actually have my color scheme though? Wait a minute. Do you see that? Why does this mithril cap kind of have my color scheme? Like, what's going on here, dude? Trying to steal my look, are you? Okay. I think this will be faster if we could just go this way. Man, it's nice to just go around and do some side quests, isn't it? Like, I hadn't really thought about all of this, but it's kind of nice to not have to do some story stuff and worry about all of that. Although I do think some story stuff is coming up. This is a lot more chill, isn't it? To just kind of hang out together. We could just use this basically like a just chatting stream, honestly, with just some stuff in the background. What do you guys think of the dinosaur? Do you like it? T-Rex? Kind of a fan of the T-Rex. I think before the next major patch comes out, I at least want to clean out my inventory. Or, at the very, very, very least, clean out my clean out my glamour dresser so I can at least get some stuff out of my inventory, you know?
Everyone's out and we've got the asset as promised. Did you keep your end of the bargain?
Here you go. Enjoy. Some lime stone.
Many gurs. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go poison these bugs. I filled the test room with gas. Now we only need to wait and see what happens.
Great.
You know, I've been on my own almost as long as I can remember. I do recall that I constantly questioned my parents, which is probably what led to them giving up on me altogether. That same intelligence or belligerence, depending on who you saw me rescued and brought here. It made me interesting. It made me interesting, I suppose. But I've only ever been treated as a specimen. You're the first person I've ever been able to actually have an actual conversation with. For the longest time, the Archeon's books were my only friends. They were both my loyal companions and my window from which I gazed upon the outer world.
That's extremely deep, little guy. For a guy named Shaggles?
That's why I can't stand by and let them be destroyed. Naturally, I would love for my intelligence to be recognized so I might become a researcher in my own right. But more than anything, I want to protect the Archeon.
It worked! It actually worked! The pests are no more, the tomes look good as new. Well done. Your method is both effective and safe. We shall waste no time in using it to rid the entire facility of woodworms. As promised, you will no longer be treated as a mere specimen. From now on, you're an apprentice researcher.
Grrr, thank the heavens the Archeon will be safe once more. And allow me to thank you for everything. I couldn't have done it alone. My very first project as an apprentice will be to study how to produce sounds just like your kind do. After grrr, if I want to be a researcher, I need to learn how to speak with people other than you.
It's good to see Shaggles looking so pleased. Thank you for all you've done for us. Oh, but before you go, could you perhaps tell me what he thinks of me? He's rather disparaging. I'm not gonna call him. We're not gonna go. It's not my place to say. Is that so? Ah, but he's too adorable to be angry with. Come, let me pet you. Oh.
Cease this, you buffoon. I'm no one's pet.
There he goes. No, come back. Me when my cat runs away while I try to pet her. This is exactly the conversation I think we would have. You know what I mean? We'll take the breb. Actually, there was money there. I should have taken the money. Okay. That didn't lead to what I thought it... All right. Carry on then. That didn't lead to what I thought it was going to lead to be honest with you. But we did do the quest. I think it's one of those deals where you do all of them and they lead up to something that gets you something afterwards. Surely, right? Let's see. We could do this one as well. Here comes the sun. After briefly explaining the artificial sun's inner workings, Verpalon bids you accompany him on a visit to Phoibos. You make your way to Logisticon Alpha so you can Jesus, these are words. You can head to the metal circuit. Oh man, metal circuit. I thought that place closed down years ago, dude. Wait, actually, I think there is a circuit. Wait, Circuit City, was that what it was called? Circuit City? I think there is still one. Wait. Oops. Let's do that. Somewhere over here-ish, I believe. We're just gonna do some side quests and have a nice little cozy time, I think. We've at least cleared it up so that we can do one extra quest a day, you know? Do you know what? I changed my mind. We don't need to do every single quest line, like, all at once, right? We can go ahead and do that another time. I think what we might do for right now... You know what time it is. It's time to start again. You know exactly where this is headed. You know what we always like to do here. The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over Palace of the Dead. Here, delete this one, because I don't think that one's coming back anytime soon. And it's only floor 41. Oh, I'm not meant to be a black mage. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, we're gonna change our title, and we're gonna continue playing some Final Fantasy. I don't think that there was anything else that I was supposed to do. Can anybody think of anything interesting that I was meant to do before tomorrow? I think the little crazy oh, I thought it said Crazy Cheeks. I was like, what a name. Little Crazy Cheeks. Oh man. Anyway. Was there anything special I was supposed to do? I don't think so. I don't think so. So we can just go ahead and Palace of the Dead, right? We're free to go buck wild once again. As a treat? What do you think? I don't think there's anything else we needed to do unless no. I was gonna say unless we switch games, but I'm like, you know what? I don't want to. I don't think I want to. I think, wait, did I ever change the title? I think I did, right? Oh, I did, okay. We're gonna change the title one more time. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-bum. I'm starting to think though, what if there's a better class to do this as? What do you guys think? Yeah, let me move that controller over there. Boop, 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 boop. I need to get a new chair, dude. This one's squeaky as heck. If you were a class that you would want to do this as, what would it be? It's got to be something that's good at level 60. I'm curious. Hold on. Let's do a little bit of research, right? Solo, Palace of the Dead, best class. 2 years ago? That's pretty recent. Warrior and Red Mage. Red Mage, really? I guess for the double cast, right? Okay. I don't know if... Yeah, I guess apparently this is an up-to-date list. Basically, you want to go in as Machinist, which is like top tier. Warrior is also S tier. If Machinist is like S+, Warrior and Red Mage are meant to be S. Unless there's people out there who want to do other things. You know what else is pretty cool? Exactly, listless. Exactly. You know what? Wendy is so cool. Why don't we give Wendy a big ol' shout out? Please go give them a big ol' follow. Because I think they're cool too. Alright. You guys ready for this? Floor 1. We start. It's time again to start again. Here we go. So the journey for Palace of the Dead as a warrior is a slow one, but I was gonna say a safe one, but damn. All right, we're fine. Jesus, dude. Immediately finds the trap on the floor. That's, you know, efficient of me, I think. Commander of Witching. Do you guys remember the artist Deadmau5? Whatever happened to them? I haven't heard about them in forever. Not since Goat Simulator. Are they still around? Are they alive yet? Are they still dead? What's going on with Deadmau5? Wait, what's going on with music? Do you guys have music that you listen to that is fairly recent? What do you guys think? What's like... What am I trying to say? God, that was the most alien way of asking that. What's some new songs and bands that you guys are listening to recently? You know? Because most of my music nowadays has just been whatever comes across as VTuber stuff. Not the stealth shout out, but you deserve it though. You know what? We're gonna have to actually put the chat block up. Oh, hold on. Let's do that. There we go. Can I move this up a little? There we go. That's a little bit nicer. It was in the ground a little bit too much for my liking. Because I'm gonna have to put general chat there, and I need to cover that up if it's on general. Oh, and it saw me too? Alright. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Most music that comes across my way now is either sung by VTubers or created by VTubers. You know, I've never really been the one to go out and look for music. I think the most recent song I heard, like the news song, and the most recent news song I've ever heard was one, like maybe a couple days ago. Something about a pink pony club. I don't know, that was on the radio. I don't know who sung it. I didn't really pay attention to the lyrics. You guys know what I'm talking about, or am I just sounding crazy right now? What do you think? Any of my homies out there mess with the Pink Pony Club? What do you think? Wait. No! I was like, I gotta look through. I forgot I don't have Pomanders. Oh well. That's fine. If we are going to talk about VTubers and songs like that, right? Have you guys been listening to anybody do their singing March stuff? I don't really catch a whole lot, but it has been interesting to see what some people have been doing. And I think singing March, oh, come on, man. I'm gonna hit every single trap again, aren't I? Hey, look at that. All right, we're just gonna move on to the next floor because I don't wanna deal with 20 seconds of, you know, silence and pacification. Anyway, what we were saying is that singing March, there's been a lot of like interesting songs out there that people pick for the different for the prompts that show up, right? I need to find the list of that because I was like, what if we did singing March? What if we had an outfit, a model, I mean like an idol outfit, and we did singing March? Would that be crazy? Would that be wild and kooky and crazy? Maybe it's a little late to start on the 16th, but might be kind of fun. Do it? You think so? There's no rule that says we have to start from the beginning, right? So I remember as well, we're gonna have to fight as many things as we can along the way, because eventually we start to run out of EXP, we run out of levels, and things start to take longer because we're not leveled high enough, right? I'll tell you, like I've been telling a lot of people lately, if it's something you might be interested in and it's not something that will cause you harm, do it. The middle part of that is important. But what if it's skydiving? You know, that could cause me harm, but it's not guaranteed. Should I still do it? You know? What do you think? 100% do it? All right. I wanted to know where the line on that was, you know? It has potential to cause me harm. It's not inherently supposed to, but it could. Have you guys heard those stories of like people who like their parachute doesn't deploy, but they still live? That's wild to me. Ugh, come on, I hit another one. Me, who was paid 3 cents an hour and jumped out of planes and helicopters when I was in the army, was worth every penny. Oh, really? So you have experience. You're in it for the thrill. I see. Okay, this guy. Let's just walk with this guy, right? Our little lost goblin, and now we kill. Poor knees are done, but still worth it. I think it's something that would be really fun. Skydiving. I think it's something that maybe I might want to do one day. I don't know. You know what really seems scary? Going on a cruise. That seems terrifying. You never know when a megalodon is just gonna awaken from its 1,000-year slumber and eat the boat. You know what I mean? Also, everybody bringing the plague. Have you seen those stories as well of people just like getting stuck on cruise ships because of the plague? Because they all caught ligma? We'll use that before we leave. There are worse things in the ocean that actually exist? That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. Terrifying developments. Not out here trying to get eaten by a kraken, you know? We're only fighting these things because it's good to get the early EXP in. Like see, this is still level 14. We need to keep up. We need to keep pace. If we leave without getting enough EXP, that bug would have kicked our ass. Why was that bug level 14? Wait a minute. That guy was only level 8. That's kind of scary. The groups of squid that hunt in packs of 1,000? That's crazy. That should not exist. That is not a thing that should happen. You see what I mean? Like, we're not meant to go into the ocean. You just leave that alone. Do you guys think if aliens exist on Earth, would they be living at the bottom of the ocean? You know what I mean? Like, what if there's a whole other civilization deep in the depths of darkness that we can't see and they don't come up to us because of the change of pressure? You know what I mean? Like, what's down there? What are they hiding? There's a reason NASA went from water to space. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, there must be a big reason why we're not going down there. You guys remember that filibuster where like that government guy was like, aliens exist, they're real, and all of his answers, I didn't finish watching everything, but apparently everybody who did like continue to watch his like testimony was like, I can't tell you, that's above my pay grade, that has to be classified. I was like, okay, well, I don't know if I should trust you, Mr. Government Man. Surprisingly, maybe I shouldn't trust the government. Just kidding, FBI, just kidding. It's a joke, FBI. You hear that? I'm talking to you straight into my webcam, looking right at you, FBI guy. I'm just joking. I remember there was a cybersecurity attack at my brother's place of work at one time, right? And where the FBI did have to get involved at one point. And the FBI really didn't do a whole lot, except my brother just sent him down to like the 7-Eleven down the street so that he could pick him up a Red Bull so that he can keep working. Okay. Wild times. I know we can leave, but once again, like I said, we gotta level up a little bit. We don't want to run beyond. We're gonna kill the easy bugs, get the EXP, and go from there, right? Oh, Hornets and Yarzons are actually kind of dangerous. If I don't kill the Hornet before it gets its final sting off, the combination with the Yarzon, it has a physical vulnerability up. So the final sting that normally only does like 90% of your HP will do 100%. And we don't want that. We don't want to die. Not to a bee. Not again. "1,000 beaks that can break bones with enough power to pull you under the water and drown you alive." I'm telling you, dude. Not for me. Man. By the way, YouTube has like the weirdest bots. How do I... Hold on. It's always stuff like after watching spams you with a bunch of... spams you like where it's like spams you with a bunch of like random YouTuber names. It's like after watching this person, YouTube has recommended me to your streams with the Z at the end. And it's like, why? What is this for? You're not I mean, like, you're promoting a bunch of people that are already like well known within the Final Fantasy community. I don't think this is a good idea. I'm changing my mind. I realized fighting the Yarzon and 3 enemies at the same time likely to get me killed because of the physical vulnerability up. So we'll just go ahead and take them out one at a time. Then again, if I was NASA and I saw a sarcastic fringe head up close, I'd switch from water to space. What is a sarcastic fringe head? Hold on. How much time do we have? 48 minutes? Okay. Sarcastic fringe head. What the hell is that, dude? Oh yeah, this thing. I think there's a Monster Hunter monster based off of this thing. That's terrifying. That is terrifying. If you guys don't want to sleep, if you want this thing to haunt your dreams, it is a fish that exists, and I recommend you look it up. I have seen that fish before. And I think there's a monster. Like, I played a game. I think it was Monster Hunter that was like sarcastic fringe head. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Wait. No. 3 palace hornets and a Yarzon? No, thank you. No, that is a death sentence. I'm respecting the content, dude. We'll find another witching. I'm not going through 10 floors for nothing. Commander of Intuition, we don't need it. But I mean, we do need it, but we don't need it now. We don't need it until floor 150, so we're kind of sorry for the hiccup. We don't need to deal with that. That's terrifying, isn't it? Okay. Telling you, dude, fish are scary. I knew a fish VTuber once. Steel is heavier than feathers. Normally I would not go by and fight everything, but once again, like this Palace Hornet, it's level 16, and they're only going to get stronger as we go deeper, you know? So I'd rather fight the easy creatures and get the EXP off of them. Magnapina squid. Let's look at that. Oh, this is like that, yeah. The War of the Worlds squid. Crazy. Look at this. See, everything's coming up Millhouse here. We're level 21. Going into the boss, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Okay. Oh, what you got there? A steel, because it's heavier than feathers. Amazing. I thought I heard another. Ah, okay. Let's get this guy as well. I think this will pay off in the end. It'll make it a lot easier for us to just go through the next couple of floors, you know what I mean? It'll be much more of a breeze. Oops, wrong button. Wait, worse, all known sightings of the Magnapina squids we have are all babies, which means the parents are larger by far. I see. That is absolutely terrifying. Okay, this guy, he is nothing but a tank and spank. We fight this guy without much worry. We just need to not stand in his AoEs. I love the horrors of the deep. They are horrifying, that's for sure. Don't get hit by Bombination. Put a little rampart on us. Why not? 24, 36. Now, that didn't actually heal me up for anything. This guy is nothing. Look at this. Paleth Death Gazer? More like Death Geezer, am I right? Alright. Yippee! Level 22. Easy breezy, 10 floors. Only took us 19 minutes. But that's because we were farming. Not bad, not bad. There's a song here that you can't get, and I think it's that one. That one that like we just listened to. I don't think that we can get that from like as an orchestrion roll. Uh-oh. This isn't good. For the next couple of seconds, I'm a frog. Luckily, we were able to avoid that palace pudding, so we don't have to worry about more damage coming in. But... oops, I was trying to heal in PvP. That's why I pressed Rampart there. It was just a... that's where I normally have my PvP heal button. Favorite fish by name alone is the Chimera. Chimera? I don't know if that will be easy enough for me to find just by Google searching. What's it look like? Commander of Alteration? Let's Gamba. If we're gonna Gamba, right now's the time. Come here. Pop. Phoenix down. And level up. The Frankenstein's monster of a fish? Amazing. Okay, we don't have to mess with that toad. Honestly, fighting the toads kind of suck. We'll eat this bread. Why not? Let's get this bread, gamer. Just toss that. Oh. All right. This Archon loaf. Okay. Affluence. We can probably use an affluence. Well, we gamba'd and we lost. Okay. We don't want that either. Get rid of that. Okay, we have to go through the mimics, so we're gonna wait a couple seconds before we engage. Otherwise, we're gonna get the pox and make this a lot more stressful than what it needs to be. I'd rather wait the couple seconds, you know? I think that's good enough, though. 5 seconds is plenty of time for us to... Actually, I think we can just stun it as well. At this level, I don't think it's high enough level to really make a difference. We'll give it a shot. Just in case of emergency. Stun! Yeah, okay. At this level, it's still okay to stun. Yippee! A lot of EXP off of that, huh? Not bad. This frog has some pretty freaky eyes. Figure we might as well just take this guy out. You know what I mean? We might as well. Strength! Look at that. Nice. I think we're gonna rush over here, see if we can get a treasure chest or not. And if we can, then we'll go ahead and grab a guy and bring him with us to get. But there we go, another witching. This is for EXP. We don't actually need to fight this guy, but this guy is going to give us a little bit more. Next floor should have a couple of extra chests, so we might go around checking all the rooms, but we'll see. Strength again. Interesting. Okay, we'll come back around, I think. Okay. What's this? A flight? Oh, I guess we can use that now. That is the exit. Let's bring this guy with us. Okay. Fun water-based fact. Where do you think the largest waterfall is? I have no idea. Come on, man. 2 exploding traps? Actually, probably. I don't know what the slime does, and I'm worried that it might kill me. I was worried for nothing. Let's fight some frogs. This should be pretty easy for now. Once again, we are trying to get away. It's not land-based? Well, what does that mean? Okay, we're gonna go back. We're gonna grab... Actually, we have another chest, don't we? Although, the chests that we've been getting from this affluence have all just been brown chests that keep giving me a bunch of potions that I don't need. Okay. Anything over here? Nothing. Okay. I'm gonna take my frustration out on this... Aragonite. Come here. Okay, we'll use the strength. Re-up on it, right? Refresh it, and then we leave. But getting some more EXP, like I said, is not bad. We want to do that when it's easy. By fighting the little guys. That way we don't have to worry about it in the deeper floors. It's the Denmark Strait Cataract, which is where the Greenland Sea meets the Erminger Sea. Interesting. Is it like a change in water temperature that causes the waterfall? Look at you being smart. Thank you. That's pretty neat. That is really cool. Why is this a room full of frogs? A room full of toads. Not a place I really want to be, I don't think. Let's go double check, see if there's anything over here. I don't want to fight the frogs because I can't run. You don't have a room full of toads? Well, there's a bunch of toads and 1 cobra. Is that fine? Just the water from... I probably could have killed them. That's fine. But I don't want to risk it. The Greenland Sea is significantly colder. It falls to the bottom of the ocean in an enormous waterfall, and it is estimated to be several times larger than any land-based waterfall. Wow. That's pretty neat. See, I thought you were gonna say it's like on the moon or something, you know? We found water on the moon, and it's the biggest waterfall you could ever see. Princess, thank you for the care package, the stretch, the hydrate, the posture check. I appreciate it. How are you? Guys, if you don't follow Princess Roska, speaking of singing March, please go give her a big old follow. She's wonderful. We love hanging out with her. Heckin' love Princess Roska here. She's a very comfy, cozy streamer, except for today, when she was playing Little Nightmares with her friend Ever. There was a lot of screaming. But no, most of the time, It's a very comfy, cozy time. Yeah. Okay. How are you doing, Princess? I hope you're having a good day. Did I use that flight already? I did, okay. Because we got another one. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, we can leave. Did we want to? We're still stacking up the EXP. You did your taxes today. The most comfy, cozy experience that you can have, I think, actually. Doing taxes. And I want to curl into a ball and cry. Oh, no. I don't think. That being Mauna Kea in Hawaii, Everest is... Sorry, I missed something. Another fun water-based fact, the tallest mountain in the world is mostly underwater. Oh, interesting. That was a flight, right. Okay, we're gonna go to the next room over here. Pick up this. Another steel, because steel is heavier than feathers. Okay, we're gonna... Oops, that's not the one I wanted to grab. Oh well. Just getting some extra EXP on the way out. Cal ended up getting some ice cream that was, speaking of water and all this stuff, the ice cream was sea monster flavored. So it's like a blue vanilla with cookie dough pieces and Oreo cookie like swirl. Another steel, we don't need it. What anime have you guys been watching recently? Lately, I've been watching Solo Leveling, and that has been really fun. Shine, just check that. No slice of life. What a Horiyama. You're lying April. You want an honest crime. Solo Leveling, are reincarnated as a slime. I like the reincarnated as a slime one. I like that one a lot, actually. Dr. Stone, but then also rewatching JoJo. Oh, exciting. Do you know what? I haven't seen the recent season of Dr. Stone. I'm gonna pop this because we're just moving on. I usually like to wait for the season of Dr. Stone to end because that's one of those ones that I just want to sit down and watch a couple episodes at a time. I actually forgot that it was airing. Alteration. Ochu. But anyway, the solo leveling has been pretty good. Very, I don't know. I feel like the season has been a little slow, but the last episode was kind of wild. Oh, come on, man. Be cool. Okay. A witching and a... Wait. Another witching. Great. What's Yakitate Japan? What? Oh, there's a slime there. I was like, what caught me? Like, I didn't see anything anywhere nearby at all. Just a slime in the darkness. What is Yakitate Japan? Did you ever continue watching Medalist, Princess? I know that you talked about that a little while ago. Oh, do you know what's another one I want to watch? I haven't seen Sakamoto Days. I heard that one was pretty good. And I think Matthew Mercer is the voice of Sakamoto. Wait, get out of here. I like Rising of Shield Hero Season 1, but I hear it drops in quality after that. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I heard that a lot of it assumes that you've read the manga, so it like skips over some important parts, introduces some characters that you're just kind of like, who are these people? But I don't know for sure, you know? Another steel. How heavy can it be? How much heavier than feathers can it be? You know? Get stunned. Get out of here. I don't want you. Let's get this thing too. Once we reach a decent level, we won't have to keep fighting everything, but until then, just leveling up on the easy mobs is probably going to be the best option for us. Wow, door's still not open, huh? Oh, do you know what else has been pretty good? Shangri-La Frontier. That, oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Well, at least it happened afterwards. Shangri-La Frontier has been pretty good. I really like the main kind of love interest. She has a crush on the main character, right? Like, they're both high school students, and she's just like the cutesy, like, touches fingers together is shy high school girl that has a crush on a boy. But her in-game character is like 6 feet, 7 feet tall, wears super heavy armor, and has a massive greatsword. So like, you just see this massive greatsword user just like touching fingers together, you know what I mean? In a sense of, sorry to give you the plot, it's about like this guy who really is, he just plays nothing but terrible video games, like really poorly developed, like trash tier games that have a bunch of bugs in a VR setting. And he ends up playing a fantasy game, like sort of like an MMO, sort of like a Final Fantasy, in the sense that, like, you know, massive online player, fantasy themes, all that stuff, because the GameStop owner knows that this girl has a crush on him, and she's been playing this game for about a year, so that in hopes of like trying to convince him to play it with her sometime. And so the GameStop owner like is like, don't worry girl, I got you. So she is the one, the GameStop owner is the one that like suggests the video game to the guy. And that's just the B plot though. The A plot is like him coming in and being like a god gamer and getting his ass beat by a world boss monster that he tried to solo. And he just got his butt kicked by a world boss, and then that becomes his like sole goal for playing the game, to try to beat all of these like world bosses. And it's really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Another steel because it's still heavier than feathers. Based GameStop owner? Exactly. Exactly. But by fighting this boss, this world boss, he ends up getting cursed, so he can't wear any armor except for like something on his head, right? So he just wears a bird mask because he has to walk around basically in like, you know, if I was to take off every piece of armor, you know, like, well, I guess I can't. If you just had to walk around in your underwear in Final Fantasy, that's exactly what it would be like for him. You know what I mean? crazy, wild. Everyone thinks he's a weirdo because he's rocking around in underwear. But because he can't wear armor, he doesn't worry about his like vitality stats, his HP, because if he gets hit once anyway, he's dead by anything. So he just gets good, you know? Really fun anime. It branches off into different genres and stuff like that too. And no one would ever do that in Final Fantasy. That's true. You're right, you're right. Come on, dude. Every trap. You can't just let me walk out of here without hitting one luring trap. Just one. I'm gonna get this guy out. Get this out too. Great. There we go. A witching. That would have been nice to have 2 seconds ago. Oh well. I mean, that's not like I really needed it, but you know what I mean. Okay, where am I? Where? Oh, it's this way. This is a lot of poison. You know what? Whatever. You know, we might as well. In for a penny, in for a pound. Oh, not the... Okay, I can do that too. You know what? We're gonna just have the slowest battle ever. All of you. Everyone. Here we go. A strength. Oh, that's good. That's good to have. Right before the boss, too. Not bad. Not bad. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Alright. Just gonna sit here for a hot second. Great. Now we can continue. A lust. Welcome back, Faye. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. You know, I complain about running into every trap, but I am doing it the wrong way. You know, I'm doing it a very unsafe way. So I really only have myself to blame, but it is funny to get hit by every trap sometimes, isn't it? Thank you. Wait, did I get... I guess there's another one over there that I didn't grab, but I'm not too keen on going back for it, because I think I tried to open it. I think it might have been a witching or something. Maybe not. Okay. Boss Spurge, level 35. The trick about this boss is to not get hit. Who would have thought? Kill the bees, don't get hit. It's 12 a.m. What do you wonder? Except for that one. That one we can get hit by. I mean, we shouldn't, but you know, something I could do about it. Okay, where are the bees? That's the one that we can't get hit by, because that's the one that will kill us. Hooray! Whoa! Sorry, I took my hand off of my mouse there, and I was not prepared to start moving. I was not looking. I looked to the side. I looked at chat. My eye was not on the prize. I didn't expect him to do the thing. Let's get some extra damage. If only we had more abilities. Thankfully, we're at level 34 and he's level 35, so it's not that dangerous for us. I think we can just power on through and ignore the bees. Yeah, I don't need to worry about bees. Hooray! Level 20, or floor 20, done. We're doing this as warrior. Okay, let us continue. Sorry, I'm moving some things around. Taking a little sippy. What did I get? A phoenix down. A cairn of return. Not gonna lie to you, Chief. I got so used to your voice for a bit, I couldn't figure out who the hell was talking to me for a solid 2 minutes. That's exactly what I'm hoping for. I want you guys to forget that I'm in the background and leave me on forever. Never leave. Keep the tab open always. That's the goal. Forever's a long time. Would you do it though? Would you guys leave my tab open forever? Can't commit that long? Damn. Alright, I guess for you guys showing up for the... At least while I'm streaming, I guess that's also fine. You know? Who knows? Wendy sounds like she might be down. She might be down to clown. I guess just keeping me open while I'm live is okay too, though. You know? That's fine. You were the push I needed to keep going in 14 through the ARR slog, and now it's one of your favorite games. I'm so glad. Oh, I'm really happy to hear that. Are you guys excited for the new raids? Do you guys want to do that together? Would you guys like to go through the story of the raids together? I think that'd be really fun. Of course, it would be the... Well, I don't know. Do the raids come out on Tuesday? I don't think so, right? Not this Tuesday. I haven't seen any trailers. I don't know anything about the upcoming patch. What new raids? It's the new Arcadian raids for Dawn Trail. Last time I gave someone my forever, I lost over half. Oh no! Speaking of raids, I need to start getting ready for heroic raiding on WoW and WoW Classic. What's that like? What's the difference between heroic raiding and non-heroic? Is there cowardly raiding? Can I sign up for that? Difficulty spike? I see. Sprint disabled. That's just like a spit in my wounds, dude. Think of it as like going from casual to veteran. I see. Interesting. I'm assuming maybe from like the normal fights to savage fights then in Final Fantasies, maybe the equation that we have there. Something like that. Would you guys like to watch me play World of Warcraft from start to finish? What if we became just like, what if we just opened up every MMO ever and played them from start to finish story-wise? Do you think we have the time to do that? You don't have that much time? Okay, I guess not. Surely World of Warcraft can't be that long, right? Look at that Doulahan. Did you guys ever watch Durarara? Could not get into it. Could not get into it. I've only seen 7.2 trailer dates things is going to be released. I haven't gone super into everything. Wait, so is there something coming out this Tuesday? Is story coming out this Tuesday? I feel like it would be. Over 30,000 quests for story? That's crazy. I mean, I'm not talking about doing like every single quest, just the ones that are relevant to the story, you know? Each zone has its own story. Interesting. And each zone's story intertwines with another zone's story. I see. I'm not hitting that Drake while it has its scales up. I'm running. This thing wants to fight. It can wait until it's done with its buff. Okay, there's 2 enemies there. March 25th is the day the patch releases. We get story and normal raids day 1. And then a week later, the Savage raid drops. I see. Okay. So maybe, what are we thinking? What's our plan here? If it drops on the 25th, we're probably going to do story that day, right? Good morning, Steve. We're talking about what our plans are in the future for Final Fantasy. If it releases on the 25th, we're probably going to be doing story stuff day 1, and then maybe Thursday, maybe Wednesday we do normal raid stuff. Maybe on Wednesday. I think we'll shoot for Wednesday at normal raid stuff. Unless we finish the story really quickly. It depends on how long that is, right? So we'll keep an eye on that. As of right now, there are 3,869 completable quests in WoW Retail. I see. Oh, that's a good question, by the way. Like, how many of those quests can you do from the opposite alliance? Hello, Planchette. How are you? It's good to see you. Always good to see you, Planchette. I hope you're having a good day. Man, dudes, Planchette has such a cool model. I always talk about it when you come in, but I'm always in awe of it. It's always so cool. To be fair, I expected more as well, seeing as there are 10 expansions plus base game. It is such an old game, isn't it? World of Warcraft. It's about evenly split? Okay. So you can't do alliance quests as a horde kind of character. Come on, Mimic! Uh-oh, it's much higher level than I am. By 5 levels. This might take a minute. I gotta really be ready with this one. Nope. Don't do that. Just don't. Oh, I need to heal. Super potion 2, please. Doulahan coming in. Okay, hold on. We gotta focus on Mimic, otherwise we get poxed, and that's not something we want. Oops. I did that wrong. Thank you for the hydrate. I will do that. Right, meow. My plan for 14 is not play at least until later. Maybe until we get close. Oh, really? You're not going to be here for any of the fun stuff coming out? They apparently have something like Bozja coming out soon, Steve. Does that not interest you? Like one of those massive instance dungeons kind of thing? I'm not going to attack you. Peace is the answer. Just kidding, I lied. Get fell cleaved, kind of. But if Cat starts WoW, what will he play? If I start WoW, what will I play? Oh, I would be Horde for sure. I would not be an Alliance member. I think Horde just looks more goofy, more fun. You know? have to do every single race. Oh man, I don't know if I would do every single story. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a little bit too much to ask. If I play WoW, it would just be for main story purposes. I wouldn't go through for like everything. I'm not trying to be a historian on World of Warcraft. Just for the main plot points, you know, the cliff notes. Hooray! Sounds like a lot. I play this game as well. True. The only thing I did with Baja was use it for level grinding. Besides that, I did nothing with it. Oh, never touched Eureka either. Really? Oh, I think they're so fun, dude. Honestly, some of my favorite content was Eureka and Baja. For Horde, Orcs plus all allied races plus Panda plus Goblin. I do like pandas and goblins. Serenity. I was like, I don't want to fight this turtle, but I ran into it anyway, like a goof. Oh, it's not done yet. Long casts. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going. That's a lot of things, dude. That's a lot of things. Intuition? Okay. There's only 2 of them here, so there's no point in me pulling that guy. Let's just do this. I actually really do like Boscia a lot, so I'm excited to see what it is. I think this game sorely lacks in things to do casually, you know? I think, because like, here's the thing. Once you do Boscia, once everybody's kind of done with Boscia, it's hard to get that content rolling again in the future. You know what I mean? If there was like, that's why I kind of like this stuff right here, like Palace of the Dead, right? Because no matter when you start, it's always something that you can do solo or with a group, you know? So like content like this, difficult dungeons that have a lot of floors, stuff like that. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize we were just trying to kill things. I was not paying attention that we found the door already. Problem with wild. Oh, sorry, hold on. Let me go back. Hold on. I have a friend who started Boscia a few days ago, and that's why I was playing today. I think I just might get some lambs and try to experience the story there too. I had quite a few people on Crystal there when I was on a bit ago, so not really dead content here on Crystal. Okay, that's good. I've kind of already done almost everything I need to do in Boscia. The only thing I would go back for is the mounts. There's still 2 mounts I haven't gotten. One of them is from the final dungeon. Sorry, not the final dungeon. The second to last dungeon. And the last one is from the savage version of the last dungeon. Of the final dungeon, you know? So there's 2 mounts I haven't gotten. Get this garbage out of my inventory. Be gone! Just want another story-driven action MMORPG like Aeon. The first few patches, not the new crap they have out. I don't know what that is. What do you do? What? You said I do, but I don't know what you said, Faye. Wait, are you getting married? I do. Problem with WoW lore is that a lot of the early, really cool and important lore isn't even told in game. It's done in the books and comics, which is a shame because some of those stories would go so hard as game content. Oh, interesting. Well, here's the exit. We found it. Let's go ahead and clear it out of these enemies. Right. Aeon was a beautiful game. America release was in 2009. I've never heard of it before. Okay. Interesting. But it was put out by NCSoft back before they were money grubbing. What is NCSoft? Do you have any examples of other games? Sounds familiar. Can't quite say what it is. Oh, what's this? This is a steel because it's heavier than feathers. Of course, let's use it. Minotaur. Really wonder how that ride MMO is coming along. There's gonna be a ride MMO? And they're really dipping their hands in everything, huh? Oh, I can't be stunned. Great, cool. Guild Wars 2. Oh, okay, that's a game I'm familiar with. Lineage 2, Blade and Soul. All games I've heard of. I've only ever played Guild Wars though. I really liked it a lot. I'm a big fan of the model of you buy the game and then you can just play it forever MMO, you know? That big fan of that. Part of the reason why it took me a little while to start Final Fantasy XIV was because I didn't want to pay a monthly subscription, you know? But like, with how many hours I've gotten in this, like how many hours of entertainment I've gotten from this game, it's kind of worth it at this point, you know? City of Heroes, Guild Wars 1, Wildstar, Throne of Liberty. Throne of Liberty was a game that I also picked up for a little bit. I didn't play too much of it either though. Coaching is so worth, I agree. There's so much to do in it. And I say that there's like a lack of content that you can do, but there is. What I mean by that is that there's a lack of content for me to do because I've done so much of it already. Which makes it streaming it kind of hard, to be honest with you, because we're gonna get this guy because we need the EXP. What was I gonna say? It makes it a little hard for me to do some streaming content because I've already done a lot of the stuff before I was a streamer. Like while it was coming out, while it was new, and hard to find a reason other than just for the fun of it to go back and do it all, you know? Gonna get into Throne of Liberty, especially once they started forcing PvP on you. They forced PvP in that? I didn't realize. I didn't get back into it either. Wait, what was that one game that we played that we liked? There was an MMO that we really liked where you can use like 2 different weapon types. We were like going as a healer and a tank or something. Wendy and I played it for a little bit, but we didn't stick with it. What was that game? Do you guys remember? That game where I just started saying Piton over and over again? It was an MMO, it was free to play. On Steam. Quite a few games that I haven't been able to put on the plastic game. Owned by NCSoft, I see. Wait, hold on. Steve said something earlier about they are working on an MMO based on the League world. So I kind of want to get into League of Legends lore. I know it's changed a lot since it started, but the lore is really interesting, at least. Not that I like playing the game very much anymore, but it was a big part of my life when I was, I don't know, in high school or something. I played Grand Fantasia. Oh my god, Grand Fantasia. I love that game. That was decent, especially since it was free and I legit had no money for games at the time, but I had fun. Yeah, I really like Grand Fantasia a lot. That was a really fun game. Paragon Studios, NCSoft, Carbine Studios, NCSoft, reading it. Weekends have been put out in the past decade or so the companies owned. Oh, so it's, I see. It's one of those. Interesting. Oof. And 666 Inner Beast. Nice. Strength. We'll use that. This music is not bumping, by the way. It's got to be said. This music, kind of not here for it. I think I'm actually gonna like lower the music as well. I don't need it that loud. Like I said, we still need to get some EXP. These creatures were only barely above, so we're not going to be high enough level for the boss if we just walk through. Commander of Sight. I love seeing. Love being able to see. Okay, we're going to take this brigand with us. Oh, just kidding. There's a Skatine. We're not going to take this brigand with us. We're going to handle it right meow before we get chirped. All right, come here. Skatine, can I stun you? Get stunned. Yeah. We don't. We can stun it, then that's great. See, soft is almost. Oh, really? Surprised you heard of that game, Cap, just because it's been years since playing it. I think I really know. Caldrak and I played a lot of MMOs growing up that were free. I couldn't quite tell you what they're all called anymore, but I do remember playing Grand Fantasia and liking it a lot. Is Grand Fantasia the one that just got? Oh my God, do you see that over there? Is that the one that just got remade recently? I love a good MMO. What can I say? Wait, can we? No. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't think that they were proximity. I was gonna try to sneak by. This guy's going berserk. He's going nuts. Okay, we're gonna do that and then try to look it up real quick. Beep, 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 beep. Great. Hold on. Okay, sorry, there was something on my face. You're so true, Fae. I'm not moving. Shoot. Okay. Sure, we can get enervated. We can hit that trap. Only two free MMOs I remember playing growing up were Fliff and Mabinogi. Mabinogi was another one that I played. I never played Fliff though. It says last year it got upgrades with the new engine and a whole bunch of technical stuff on Steam. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was pretty sure it was Grand Fantasia. Gosh, I remember Mabinogi as well. That was one of the other ones that we tried. But I quickly got bored of them. I think I never got out of the max level in the... I got liked max. Oh, yeah. My friend and other hand is obsessed with them. I never got too far in Mabinogi either. You guys want to play Grand Fantasia 2024? What do you think? A 2024 version with the upgraded stuff? Don't even know what that is? It's a free MMO on Steam. Every trap, dude. Every trap. Where is... Hi. Oh, it's up there. All the way over there. Okay. We need to fight things. I don't need to fight things. Not that bad. I mean, kind of. Look at these. They're level 47. We kind of have to fight them, don't we? Okay. Here we go. Looks up Grand Fantasia? No thanks. Alright, well. Alright. Like I said, it's a game that I played when I was much younger. And it had... Like, I don't remember how old that game is, but I do remember it being quite old. How do I... This way? It's definitely a free MMO. That's for sure. We'll bring this guy with us. '08 or '09 seems about right. Where is this guy? What the heck? Keep up, bud. What is this? Is this Cyclone? Oh, I see. That upgrades later. That's why it looks a little weird. This class system is hurting your head. I think Grand Fantasia was the one though that you can be like, you can mix and match your classes. So you can make like a tank that regens HP kind of thing. How do you go from a bow using archer to dual wielding assassin? It's just math. It's just math, I think. That's true. If it had, it must have been popular enough. Or maybe the team was just dedicated enough. Ishgardian Pikeman, look at this guy. He's just down here. Look at this dude. What are you doing here? This isn't Ishgard. Both hands for a bow, so you can now use both hands to use daggers. True. What? I must have that chocobo egg. It's the only way. Is it? Okay. You say so, bud. I think we're gonna have to fight this guy. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, chat. Bro fell down. He just fell down the hole. No, shit. All right, well, I guess we're doing this. We'll do this as well. Yeah, Steel Cyclone. I'm not getting hit by that. Oops, I forgot to do this. It's fine. This is probably fine. I think we need to do this, though. It looks like we can actually go through pretty well. Okay, okay, there's a chest over here. Lust. We can't really use it. Lust is kind of unfortunate in the sense that we can't do it by ourselves. We need, it's not as useful. Like if you have a DPS that is using it while you have a tank go around and collect all the enemies, then it's a lot better. But when you're the sole target and you need to heal, not quite as useful. Lust not working by yourself is true in-game and real life, I think, actually. That's a lesson you can take all the way home. Yeah, Steve gets it. Looked it up, did research, watch videos on Grand Fantasia or Lust. That's a no for me. I'm assuming you're talking about Grand Fantasia. What are you? Get out of here. Well, at least this guy can't do anything either, right? We're just kind of stuck here 1v1ing each other. Solo me, dog. Yeah, sorry. I thought I had something like in my eye there for a second. Is this entertaining for you guys? I guess I should turn and fight him, huh? All right, there we go. Are you not entertained? Did anybody see Gladiator 2? Ragnarok Online 2. Ragnarok was always a game that I wanted to play, but I didn't because it was a subscription. Coffee Charge, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? Witchy. Let's bring, oh, here we go. I was gonna say let's bring all these guys together, but we don't need to. They're all right here. Gang's all here. No problem. Glad to have you with us, Coffee Charge. There we go. Easy. We'll grab that and then we'll head out. Boss time. Wait, hold on. There's a treasure chest. Oh, come on. Treasure chest right here. Strength. I'm glad we came back. We can re-up on our strength. I don't think we actually need it, to be honest. 5 minutes should be enough to beat the boss. If it's not, I'd be a little bit concerned. At this level, it doesn't take that long, right? Thank you for the head pats. You gotta be kidding me. Well, we only have a couple seconds left. Those head pads are going for a while, huh? I may have put the time wrong. Those are long. Let's get some value out of those head pads. Look at that. Yeah. Oh. This is the guy. This guy's actually a little bit difficult. I mean, difficult in the sense that he has mechanics that I need to respect. I might have to heal with this guy as well. I don't know. We'll see. Gotta give those distraction head pats when you're not in a boss fight. True. Distracting head pats. I can English. Looking out for the little streamer. I appreciate it. This guy casts fear itself, which is a lot more scary in the higher floors when he does it again. But right now, it's not that bad. But still a little scary if I get hit by it. Oh, wait, that's just Inner Beast. It's not Felt Cleave yet. Can't kill the cute Catboy. Riots will ensue. You think I'm cute? Wait, do you think I can cause riots? That's very sweet of you. Put this here as well. There. From here, we go ahead and just... Here we go. Good night, Faye. Rest well. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us. Take care. Hopefully we see you again soon. Okay. Pop. Slowly but surely making our way through this boss, and without having to use our health pots any as well either. That's not bad. Oops. Drop it here, please. Thank you. Pop that again. Oh. Okay. Yippee. This guy, he's done. He's dead. He's toast, dude. I think we can use one of these potions. We have 1,300 of them. I think it's fine if we use one of them, right? Surely that'll be okay. Back to the middle. Everybody here? Oh, perfect. Not quite perfect. Perfect would be right here. A step too far from perfect. Okay. Hooray! Made you forget your joke? I'm so sorry. Good night, though. Take care. Easy breezy. Not bad, not bad. Okay, hold on. I think we're gonna take a quick little break here, get some more water, get up, get some stretches, get some snacks before we start the next one, because the next one's gonna take a hot minute, right? So if you guys want to do the same, please go ahead and do so. We're gonna run some ads in the moment at the top of the hour, and then I will see you guys in just a few minutes, okay? Thank you for your patience. And then we'll continue. Hello, I'm back. But I just remembered some terrible, terrible news that I have a dentist appointment early in the morning tomorrow. Maddie, thank you. Thank you, Steve. Gosh, I want to go another floor, but I don't know. Would that be too much? Maybe. I kind of got to wake up early tomorrow. But one more set. But okay. Here's the thing. Okay, we might do a special morning stream, afternoon stream tomorrow, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe. We'll see. So maybe we just call it for now. I got up because I was like, oh yeah, I'll take myself. I'll lock in for the next couple of hours. And then I was like, oh, morning dentist appointment though. Special post dentist stream, exactly. You're gonna hear, gosh, I can't believe I have to possibly get my wisdom teeth taken out. Toxic Wolf, welcome in. You're coming in right at the end of our stream though, I think. Welcome guys. If this is your first time here, my name is Casualcap. I'm a comfy Catboy and I hope you have a very cozy time hanging out with us. Let me give you a shout out here before we head off. I think we're gonna be heading out ourselves right now, so we could just take you on over to whoever we're gonna be sending everyone out to. Getting wisdom teeth getting pulled is not a good time. I see. Here's the thing: is that I always thought that I had them all taken out at the same time, so I wouldn't have to do this. But apparently, I have wisdom teeth still, which is not ideal. No, it's not a bad time. It's just we're just also heading off for right now. We were just about to come back. We were gonna go. We're gonna go and get some rest soon, but it was fun though, guys. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed us all hanging out together. Did a little Palace of the Dead, did some event quests. That was the main goal, right? Welcome in. Hope stream was good. Yeah, I hope stream was good as well. If you need to get some stretches, get some snacks, by all means go ahead and do so. We're gonna take care of ourselves as well and get some early sleep, you know? But yeah, thanks for stream, thanks for being here. Exciting. Medi and I are going to be playing Repo with some friends on Thursday as well, so keep an eye out for that. That'll be at a special time, around 4 p.m. PST, I believe, is where we're going to be heading off. What we're going to be doing that, I mean. So we got some fun stuff coming up. Maybe I'll even make a schedule. We have things planned this week. It's not just like, okay, we'll just do this now. You know what I mean? Where are we going? Where are we heading off to? I think, speaking of Repo, we might go right into a friend playing Repo right meow. Might be a good time, might be fun. Let's do that, yeah. We love Vishy in this house, and Vishy is playing Repo with some friends. So, exciting. You could raid Casualcap. He doesn't usually go this long. He doesn't, I know that he's usually an early streamer, actually. You know, early to stream, early to bed, as they say. But if you guys want to get notified whenever we go live, the minute we go live, because we have some weird times this week, feel free to hop into the Discord there or follow along at any of the socials over there. I would love to have you. If you want to participate in the raid, please feel free to copy that raid message if you do not have a sub. And copy the second one, that's all text, if you do have a sub. Okay? Okay. Let me do that. And then, yeah. Okay. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I had a wonderful evening, and I hope you did too. And I will be back tomorrow with some more stuff. We might do a little bit of... might do some more Avowed. We'll see. We'll see. We'll figure it out, though. But anyway, take care, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I love you guys very much. And sorry for the sudden end. I realized it's midnight and I have to wake up in a few hours. So you hate to see it. But until then, I will talk to you guys later. I will not take to you guys later. Maybe I do need that rest. Thank you for the med check before we go. If anybody needs to take their meds, use this as a reminder to do so. Alrighty. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.